Hello everybody, welcome in, and thanks for joining another live stream. Let's check the chat, make sure I'm on live chat first before we start. Hello Kate, hi Atlanta, hi Cynthia and Hannah and Anne, hi Kaz and Kimberlyn and Penny. Hello Patricia, welcome. Hello from North Dakota. Hello, is it Texas? Tina? What would you prefer? Please let me know. Hello, Bloom Inks. Oh, you did tell me your name. And I cannot remember it. Remind me of your name, Bloom Inks. Hi, Vera. Hi, Jeanette. Cynthia's still at the hospital but feeling a lot better. I'm glad to hear it. Hopefully that means things are progressing well and you'll be home soon. Tina, lovely stuff. Hi Amy, hi Paulina, and hello Mimi, welcome. So yeah, going to be colouring the first page, well, not my first page of this book, but first page for this as a project book. Not a project book, a focus book for the second half of the year. So first half I was focusing on Fragile World, second half I'm focusing on this one, Lulu's House of Wonder. And the page I'm going to be doing is this one. You can see I've done a bit of planning already. Got markers here ready to go. I'm a bit... I don't know how this is going to go. I love this page. And it goes for my Luna May scavenger hunt prompt for picnic. It's quite a fun prompt. It does appear in quite a few of Lulu's books. So yeah, I thought this was a good one for that. And yeah, but the blossom of the tree gives me more spring vibes, but I think with the right colour palette it could be nice and summery. And so I knew I didn't want to be too limited, but I wanted it to look cohesive, so I was looking through the Joanna Stone coloured DNA charts that I've got printed out and liked this one the best. Because I was like, I know I want some reds, I want some yellows, some blues and pinks, so I've just kind of gone through this and picked out some markers that match up with different colours in here. I'm not going to use this whole thing, but it's more just like picking and choosing. So I'm going to use that red, a kind of peachy colour, the yellow, the green. It's kind of like periwinkly blue. I'll probably use this kind of colour blue for the sky background, a purple and a pink. Let me just go back. Hello Debbie, welcome and thanks for joining. Oh, that reminds me, I have something new to show you guys. I'm so excited. Hi Helen, hi Adriana, your name is Bree, thank you Bree, welcome in. So BB, Bloom Inks, Bree, Bloom, okay. Oh, great page, did it last month with Polly. Yes, I remember seeing both of your pages and I was like, I love it. Hello Lively, welcome. Can't wait to see your interpretation, thanks Helen. I will just wait. Hopefully we don't get the same comment again. Hi Alex, hi Erica, welcome. Did you get your new chair? Yes, I'm sitting in the new chair. Built it myself on Tuesday it came, and it is good. It is comfy. It feels much sturdier than my last one. My last one was you know when the chair can like tip back and you can lock it in place, the lock function just would not work. It would not kind of stay. I am comfy, I'm good. It's a little bit tight around the hips, need to lose a bit of weight for this. But I'm sure I'll get used to it. It's just, you know where the arms are, it kind of digs into my hips a little bit, but it's fine. It's only a tiny bit. Hiya Vicky, welcome. And hello, Bubble is Dahlia. Welcome, Dahlia. I was like, I know it begins with a D. Got it. And hello, Glitter Day. Hello, Andrea. Welcome. Happy to finally catch a live. It's my birthday week. Whoop whoop. So I'm not working as usual. Hope everyone's having a lovely day. I hope you have had a wonderful birthday week. And had or will have a happy birthday. I think probably had if it's towards the end of the week. Hope you had a lovely birthday, Andrea. Thanks for reminding that the new chair is like new. It absolutely is. My chairs were all like that. I know it well. Yeah. Morning, Deb. Welcome. I was looking for you earlier this week, Glitter. Didn't know where to find you outside of chats. She is here. Stuck at work, crew. Yeah. I hope I'm keeping you some good company then, Millie. Happy birthdays to the cancer babies. Yep. So ending soon, isn't it? We'll be at like the 20-something. Usually it's at midpoint in the month. My chair on my desk is just the work chair that the office provided. It sucks. It is good to have a good chair. I will say that. I was getting very annoyed with the dining room chair that I had. It was not comfy. Well, it wasn't uncomfy, just for this desk it wasn't comfy. I couldn't move, like spin round in it, and I didn't realise how much I spun until it was gone. Hiya Marielle, welcome. 22nd-ish, yeah. I know it's around like the, depending on the month, it'll be like the 20th, 21st, 22nd, I think sometimes it's the 19th. But I have a new book. In fact, let's close that, move it to the side for a sec. I got a new book, and it's from Debbie. Thank you, Debbie. She messaged me and said that she was having a bit of a de-stash and would I be interested, and I was like, yes please, it's on my wish list, and it's just one of those books that I've been saving for a rainy day, and you know what, that rainy day was today apparently, so thank you Debbie. And if you know me and my family, my dad loves otters. They are his absolute favourite animal, and so when he came home from work I was like, Dad, look what I got, and he goes, it's about time. Because I did show it when I found it the first time. And he was flipping. He's not too impressed with the faces. He says it doesn't look like otters. And I'm like, they're just cute. It's stylisation. Every now and he'd be like, oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, like that. I really like this one. I'm feeling quite inspired by this. I've been really enjoying recently doing light reflections. Like really kind of like strong light reflections on things. So I feel like I could do like a really nice strong yellow glow on the trees and on their heads, and that would be really cute. And it's not too complicated, that one. So yeah, I'm tempted to get started with that. But yeah, oh, that is so cute. Oh, little kisses. You like this one. It was Wednesday, nice chilled one, the best kinds of birthdays. Hello Adele, welcome. It is so cute. Look at the babies. Babies. Yeah, this has been on my wish list ever since I saw it was getting released, and it just never got it. I really like this one as well with the dragonflies. That was really cute. He liked this one. He was like, you better do a good job with that one. And I was like, okay. It's called Utterly Adorable by Teresa Goodridge. Oh, I just love it. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, I've just noticed this little guy. He's so small. And I really like how they're not all water scenes. Of course there's a lot of water, but there's a lot of florals as well, which I love. Oh, look at the family. Who is it? Adri is doing a hashtag, I think in September she said, about mothers and daughters. So I was like, ooh, that would be good for that. I'm now on the hunt for mothers and daughters, ever since she heard that. Oh, look at that one. This one, it kind of gives me meerkat vibes. Something about the pose. The paper is your classic Creative Haven paper. It feels a bit thicker than like Colouring Heaven paper. Definitely a few steps up from Amazon, but still quite thin. It has got perforated edges. Let me just grab the other Creative Haven I've got. Gnome, sweet gnome. I feel like it's thicker, actually. Yeah. Trying to get it in a way that you can see. I can't do it. Hang on, this way. Come on, adjust. Yeah, Utterly Adorable is on the bottom. And I was thinking when I flipped through, like the paper felt quite... Yeah! It's much thicker. Wow! I feel like you don't see that very often with colouring book companies now, where they improve the quality. subtly. The gnome one. It's much thicker. It's a little bit more, like very slightly off-white, whereas this is more white. And this feels a lot toothier than this. This feels more like just one step up from Amazon. This feels like 2 steps up from Amazon. But it'll be interesting to see how the paper falls. I was thinking when I was flipping through, like, it felt thick, but I thought maybe it's just because I haven't flipped through one in a while. Because I always thought it was quite similar to Colouring Heaven, and this feels similar to Colouring Heaven, but this doesn't. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Utterly Adorable and Adorable seem to have better paper. There you go. Well done, Creative Haven, because I think they used to have thicker paper. Not that I've got any like that, but yeah, good to know. I think even looking at the spines, that one's definitely a little bit thinner. Interesting. So yeah, thank you, Debbie. I'm going to love colouring in that. Wait, what is the hashtag for mothers and daughters? It's not yet. It's going to be in September, I'm pretty sure. Adri was talking about it in a live stream. That's Colour by Adri. My next door neighbour's brought home a new puppy today. A Jack Russell with a spot around one eye. He's so sweet. Aww. It's going to be a busy dog. Hope we hear some stories for shenanigans. Yes. I mean, I've got 2 clients with Jack Russells and they couldn't be more different from each other. Well, one of them is still quite young. She's like 1.5. She's an absolute chaos. Just absolute chaotic girl, but she's getting better. And then the other one is more of a lap cat than a Jack Russell. It's the most chill Jack Russell I've ever met. He'll basically be my nephew, so you're actually contemplating the which school Colouring Heaven? Do you want to be convinced? This was also from Debbie. This stream is sponsored by Debbie. Thank you, Debbie. Yeah, I think you'd love this. It is so cute. I could see you colouring that. I don't know, it just feels very Vera, that page. I really like it. And I love the diversity. I love a book with diversity. Because some artists definitely have that same face syndrome. This is not one of those. Ours is a Jack Russell cross long-haired Chihuahua. I'll send you a pic. Ooh, I'll have a look. Very Vera. What does a page need for that? I don't know. But look, this one's got an otter too. I don't know, just as I flipped through I was like, that just feels like something you'd colour. And that, I mean, it's got a little dragon on it. Any little dragon, cute critters, that's Vera. I think that sums you up. Oh, let me grab my tablet. I've just got the message come through. I need the fall to be 5 months long so I can colour in all the witch books. Yeah. I will say that one does have quite a large proportion of spring summary pages as well, which I always like and appreciate about a witch book, one that represents the different seasons. I'd colour the heck out of this. But also the Yusiku familiar one is so cute. I know, right? I mean, witches and animals. Yes, please. Oh my gosh. I've never seen a Jack Russell that colour. It's like a gorgeous, like, almost gingery, reddish colour. Beautiful. Beautiful. He said cross with a Chihuahua. Oh, look at that face. Love it, love it. I'm so glad I didn't get the seasonal colouring gene. Yes, you've been blessed, Chris. What a cutie patootie pup, literally. Yeah, Jack Russell mixed with a Chihuahua, I think Helen said. Puppy! Over your next video, first pages will be 4 hours long. Yeah, I started watching that and then I stopped. I need to come back to it. But I was enjoying it. I was like, I need to come back when I'm in the right mood to... a good colouring mood. I've been a bit meh the past couple of days. He's called Woody. Oh, bless. Has anybody seen Sugar Sweetie's coming out with his own pencil set? That's what that post was about. Because I saw him with a post. He did a post earlier of these pencils, and he was like, super exciting mail today. And I wasn't really paying attention, but I was scrolling through and I was like, what are they? And I got lost and disinterested. I think I had to go back my tea. And now I was like, right, I'll leave that. But oh, that's what that post was about. Love it. I didn't understand at first. I don't know a single book or page by him yet, but I know Vera likes him, lol. You've seen them, they look so beautiful. Yeah, they've got like gold. Let me see if I can find the post. Someone on the comments put me right. Yeah, I saw it and I was like, what is this? Sugar sweet. Here it is. Just got an email. I'm sharing with you right away. Right away, this is a proud moment for me. Yeah, I had no idea. I was like, I don't understand. I was like, what are these pencils? I think it says Catalyst. But they look so good. And they got nice names. You can't see the names, but I can. Ooh, pretty. Pretty pencils. So yeah, what are the comments saying? Can't wait to order. Look excellent. Yeah. All those yellows, literally. It's like lots of ochre toned yellows as well. Not like you're just bright tones. Lots of like muted neutral tones. Good range of purples. I like to see that. Greens. Greens look okay. I feel like there could be a few more, but this may not be like a full. Oh, we did a better post from Facebook. I ain't getting that up. I'm scared for him that nobody will like the pencils, or they'll be too expensive, or not something enough. Yeah, but he does a lot of pencil reviews in his books. So I would like, he's the sort of person that I'd trust releasing a set of pencils, because he's done so many reviews of them. Like, he knows what's good, what's not good, and I think he'd probably test it a lot in his books, which are Amazon paper. I don't know, Colouring Bliss will do a performance review on them. I'm sure she will. Hello, Kada. Welcome. Nice to see you. I do miss some good brown sometimes in the other sets. Prisma, talking about you. Look at how they are organised in colour families already. I know, right? He had done them in colour family order. They should be just down the middle of hard and soft. Perfect. Love it. Right, let's get colouring. Because I've done a lot of chatting. Do we know if they're white label or if he has actually been involved in the manufacturing? I'd assume the latter. I've no idea. I won't pretend like I do. Right, I do need to grab a brown. I'll just check my swatch book. I trust him. I'm afraid that because he's such a pencil expert, the people hold him up to an impossible standard. Also true, like, ooh, and he's hoping he can plan them to be open stock. Amazing. See, this is the perks of an actual artist / colourist creating a brand. They know what works and what doesn't work and what people want specifically, rather than just a big old company that thinks they know what people want but don't actually. Leaving out on sale, and where do we buy? I don't think he even has his own set. What it said in that Instagram post was that he was sent pictures. Right, where's my Tombos? There they are. Brown. Let's go 992. Just plans at the moment. He's working through the process. Yeah, I imagine it does take quite a while. Ugh, this brown's kind of ugly. But I didn't want to go a shade above this because I think that would have been too dark. Although actually now I'm looking at it, it probably would have been alright. But it's just a base. I really like basing with markers in all of Lulu's books, but this one especially. You can even do some blending on the paper. Oh, hi Lindsay, welcome. I am doing good, thank you. Will these be professional, hobby or budget? I'd imagine they'd be somewhere in the mid-range. Like, I doubt it would be like Polychromo's Prisma expensive, but I doubt it would be 20 quid kind of thing. I'm picturing somewhere 60 to 80 pounds mark. That's just me thinking of the top of my head. I mean, this is the first I've seen of it. Product of the date is Signal, but I won't be able to draw because I burned my thumb on a pan. Oof. Sorry to hear that, Kada. Yeah, what is everyone working on? Helen's working on a Clara Markova page in Magical Delights. Ooh, love it. Adele might have registered for an impulse ear piercing, as you do. Well, I wanted the piercing for a while, and a piercer just announced a deal where she does piercing for free if I buy specific jewellery, so, I mean, you might as well. It's going to design the boxes this weekend, and after that, shouldn't be too long to release them. Oh, amazing. Like Castle Art Price and Woomers. I'd imagine maybe something a little bit more expensive than that, but around there, potentially. Again, just pluck in something out of thin air. But that would be my prediction. Ooh, Vera's colouring our crystals page. I need to colour that because I want to do it this month for the Yummy Year of Colour, the strawberry prompt. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see, absolutely. So it'll be a nice in-between Poly and Prisma in regards to the oil wax base. Perfect. Brie is working on a Kirby page. Love it. I'm going to try and finish one of the many whips I started this month. Amy, I have so many at the moment. I need to do a whips of the week. I think I'll do that next week. I was thinking of doing this, and then I've been really tired this week for some reason. Just haven't had the energy to do much. But, I'm getting there. I think we want them to be accessible to folks. Absolutely, yeah. Like, and it would seem strange for someone that's creating something from scratch, an independent one, to go crazy expensive. Because you're outpricing a lot of your potential market. You'd want it to be somewhat affordable. Oh, yes, Vera. We could tell our Whipping the Whips date. Vera and I were chatting last night. We have the Whipping the Whips live stream date planned and scheduled. It's going to be on the 30th of July. So that is a Thursday. I'm calling it a Vera sandwich day. Because Vera's going to be streaming in the morning, and then I'm going to be streaming in the afternoon, and then Vera's going to be streaming again in the evening. So it's a Vera sandwich with a bumblebee filling. Hope you enjoy. But yeah, that's going to be lots of fun. Looking forward to that. So yeah, 30th, so the last Thursday of the month. It's going to be our Whipping the Whips live. Chris is working on a page in Godzilla. Love it. Marielle is working on Thomas Kincaid Disney's page. Scary. So scary. And good for you. Good for you. I love those books, but I love them from afar. And I feel like if I were to ever get one of those books, I don't know if I'd colour in them. I love Thomas Kincaid's art style so much that I don't know if I'd ever really want to actually put colour to page. Nice, because I like nice, because I dislike Prisma, but love my Derwent and love my Polys too. Yeah. Tina is working on a page from Hanakaza's Forest Kingdom. Ooh, beautiful book. Knowing him, he'll want it to be accessible for people. Exactly. Like, I feel like if you're an Amazon print-based artist, you wouldn't be charging crazy amounts for a pencil that you'd think. Amy's got Predator v Prey page, which is a Millie one, the Claire's Roulette one, which is a mythic graphic, and Amanda's colouring page, and I haven't even started a Dragonspell page yet. Yeah, I've been thinking of colour schemes for that, and I'm a little bit scared because I love the Dragonspell page for this month. I've got a few inspiration images saved on Pinterest, and I might get it started this weekend. I don't know. Dahlia's working on a 2-year-old whip. Well, that'll be great to see that one done. Landa's finishing up your Echidna page. I'll mark that date on my calendar. Lovely stuff. Are you going to do an all-day stream this month? Yes. The plan is next Saturday. So Saturday the 25th. because I've got a week off next week. So that's the date. And it's going to be Bookmark Bonanza number 2. Kimberlyn doesn't know what she wants to do. Deb is working on a cult and folklore book. Use lots of mediums with this book. Don't think about it too much and they usually turn out okay. Lovely stuff. Chris is also doing a mythographic for the Roulette too. Oh yeah, I've been seeing you do that on your streams in... Is it the Magic Apothecary one? I think so. It's like a... with the bottles. Penny's finishing with an axolotl mythographic page. Love it. The Dragon Spell page, I think I'll do like World of Warcraft sprite darters. I look forward to seeing it. My Dragon Spell page turned out amazing and I really want to share. I can't wait to see it, Vera. And I'm so excited for you. Only a day left to wait. Oh my gosh, really? I feel like this month is going so quick. I have that Saturday off my writing group, so I'll write that date down too. Lovely stuff. Kimberlyn bought Labs Azusa's bookmarks for Bookmark Bonanza Day, but also because I love them. Sounds great. In fact, I need to remember that I've got bookmarks that Debbie sent me, so I should incorporate that into the Bookmark Bonanza for something a bit different. Actually going to check out the votes for the next Dragon Spell page. Oh, I really hope the one I vote for wins. I mean, I hope that every time. Otherwise I wouldn't vote for it. But this month, I'm like, I just really want to do that page. It feels so good and summery. Oh yes, it's the 4th to share and 24th to share. Yeah, I thought it was the 20-something, but I was like, I could be wrong. Hello, Adri. Welcome in. What time, Jess and Vera, for the 30th, so I can write it down? And what hours on... So my all-day live streams, I advertise it as 10 till 10 UK time. And for the live stream with Vera, she is doing... Oh, I forget. I need to double check. She did it in her time zone, so I'll say it in that. So this is for Central European time. Vera is 11:30 till 3:30. I'm 3:30 till 7:30, and then Vera is 7:30 till about 9:30. You're all good, Amy. Happens to us all. Book 1 is voted on most right now. Yes! I want the Book of Butterflies. How am I doing on the third Tale collab? Much better, actually. I was feeling quite worried about it at the start of this week because I had only just reached the halfway mark of filling out, but I'm now at 44 out of 70, so 26 pages remaining. I'm still having a few trickle in, so yeah, I'll do another post tomorrow opening up the second page and then also reminding if anyone wants to join, then they can. Has anyone tried Dermot drawing in the Christine Karen books? Ooh, no. But I imagine they'd work great. Christine Karen is one of those books, papers, that I feel like anything works on that. I've used polychromos, I've used chromaflows, I've used Holbeins, loved them all. You're watching your Untouched Mid-Year colouring tag and Vera, your 3-hour first pages video. Nice, thank you for watching. Woohoo, already got the email drafted. I anticipate I'll do it if I have a break at... No, I'll do it when I finish work. Let's not be silly. It will be after about 2 PM in UK time tomorrow, I reckon. I'd like 5 minutes of colouring today, but I did organise my colouring space somewhat. Nice, Adele. Good luck with that ridiculous video. I'm going to enjoy that. I need to make sure that I give myself a 3-hour good colouring sesh to sit down and do it. So far I've been a bit spotty with my colouring. And tag me in the mid-year colouring update tag, but that's going to require counting all my untouched books. Ugh, and printing out all my receipts for purchase books. Yeah, it does take a little while, the prep, but it's fun. Right, I'm going to start doing the flowers now. And the colours for them, I'm going to use these 3. So the pink, the more kind of peach colour, and the purple. And then the birds are going to be blue. And I'm just trying to look and pick out flowers that are similar shapes and sizes. So I think I'm going to do these little ones the pink, maybe these larger ones, the purple, and then the kind of random shaped ones in the peach colour, I think. Got a little drawer box thingy where I stuff random supplies that were just hanging out on my desk before. That is a good idea. I know nothing about random supplies hanging out on my desk. I'm a constant mess. People think I'm so organised because my planner is organised. That's where my organisation begins and ends. I give off a kind of aura of organisation, and it is nothing further from the truth. My bedroom is a mess. This room is a mess. I am a mess. But my colouring is neat. My planning is neat, and that's about it. Yeah, spreadsheet is very useful. Got a little drawer box thingy where I stuff... Oh yeah, read that. I love it. I'm getting ideas for new books, like the Colin Thompson colouring book, which is impossible to find. I didn't even know he was an illustrator. Oh yeah, Vera was colouring in that book so much last year. And God, it's intimidating. Like, I love his art style and I love his artwork and the coloured versions. I wouldn't want to colour it. I just wouldn't. Hello Deanne, welcome. Glad you're on today. Stuck in my place because the Canada wildfires have people on high air quality alert. I've got asthma so can't go outside, so sitting by the air purifier enjoying watching you. I'm glad to hear that you are staying inside and staying safe, Deanne. And yeah, I hope that anyone who is struggling with dangerous air quality is staying as safe as you possibly can. It's affecting a lot of people in North America. I add it to every time I get a book, and then if I colour a page, it's moved from the uncoloured book list to my coloured book. Yes, I do that on bookshelf, so I have a tag for uncoloured books, and I unmark that tag once I've coloured in them. Oh, where's my voice gone? There we go. I do everything manually, kind of influenced by Happy Catastrophe. I recommend, if you don't like doing digital things, writing a list of all your untouched books. Not only to see how many you have, but for the satisfaction of ticking them off once you colour them. I like doing that. And it's a nice visual way of seeing them all there. Or what I did in my journal last year is I had my whole collection and I would put a tick next to it when I had coloured in it, so you could see it there, and so you could see the ones without a tick I hadn't coloured in yet. In fact, that one I have since. And then I also had an untouched books list here. But I didn't give myself space to grow. Oh dear. There we go. Give me 3 days and it will be all over my desk again. The eternal ADHD fight against my own brain, for real. Went to get a drink, so not so hard at... I am a mess. It's very true. Just an unnamed colourist said the same thing about my organisation, lol. I am organised. In fact, I know it for off the line too. I mean, if it works for you, it works for you. It's what works best for you. Absolutely. Oh yeah, I know several colourists are like, nope, outside of work I don't touch a spreadsheet, and that is fair play. I save a cover image of each book I buy as a way of keeping track. I mean, I can also use them as images on my Notion tracker too. Oh, I like that, Amy. Kimberly's been in the hazardous range all day. The bit that helps me keep track. I've got Colin Thompson jigsaw puzzles, and that's overwhelming enough. Yeah, I bet. I couldn't imagine myself colouring his books, and they are crazy. I feel crummy too. Crummy, not crumbly. I mean, if you felt crumbly, I'd be even more concerned. Like, what are you crumbling for? I think it's time and also art. My colouring journal was also a work of art. Absolutely. That's a good idea. I have bookshelf 2. Yes, I find that I can categorise things and see it easier than on a spreadsheet. I can view it on my phone. Starting to feel it. I have to go out for an appointment this morning and had a quick errand last night, or a KN95 both times, and I still feel it. Looks. I'm the opposite. My stuff is very organised, but I have no planner and I never update my spreadsheet. Also, it's summer, so I have lots of very important Big Brother obligations. Jess's colouring is also a work of art. Mine is beginning to look like Jess's. Yeah. I mean, I used to bullet journal before I coloured, so it's kind of an extension of that, kind of combining them. Started as a list, but I ran out of space, for sure. Hiya Megan, welcome, happy Friday. Vera's got all her books in Excel. Orange equals coloured, but not this year. Purple is untouched, and white is coloured this year. Love it. Okay, Jess, pick up that Tombow and colour, thank you. Trying to get caught up. Don't own any Lulu's books, but her Enchanted one looks good. I may get that one because it's over 100 pages of their books in one. Yes, I recommend that. Apparently the paper in that is a lot better as well. If I didn't already have all of those books, or at least all of the books that I wanted from that compilation, I would have got that compilation. I love how it's divided into seasonal sections as well. I was trained in spreadsheets for work as a teen and don't see them as a recreational tool. Fair enough. Yeah, colouring admin, that's what I call it. Like updating the bookshelf app or writing down things in my journal. It's my little colouring admin time. Doing any stats. I went through this morning and did my Q2 stats, so I can film that video next week, hopefully. I need to film something tomorrow to go out. Either tomorrow or Sunday. Consider myself a very organised person. I had clutter, but that doesn't always reflect on my colouring world. Absolutely. Hate admin too, so I love the manual colouring journal. You're never going to catch up with this chat. I've done it. I have a colouring planner, but it's to write down all my plans. People call me organised, but as an artist I hate to have to contain the chaos, for sure. I have a nice page-a-day diary next year, but I will still get the colouring planner as it's so useful. And I've got a YouTube journal too. I tried making my own colouring journal because I thought it would be useful. I know people like seeing my journal, but they're like, I couldn't create that. So I thought, oh, let's just create it. If anyone knows of a website, a tool, an app to easily make a journal, let me know, because I couldn't find anything and I got frustrated and gave up. But this was about this time last year. I could look into it again, but it would take a lot of time because with that sort of stuff I am quite a perfectionist. Everything's got to be lined up all neatly and formatted in the same way and look a certain way. It would take a long time. And it's probably too late in the year to do it now, but yeah, I don't know, maybe one day. We'll see. You have an app that does that, Canva? Yeah, so I started using Canva for it, but Canva is not the most useful tool for creating things that are evenly spaced. Like, there's no easy way to make sure that like the top thing and the bottom thing is all within even spacing of each other, which just annoyed me and I gave up. Like, you've already got to have it in the correct even spacing to get it evenly, like you just can't do it easily. I've got Lulu's compilation book. I like it as it contains seasons to colour in and the paper is great. That is good. I call perfectionist pursuit of excellence so people can't use it as a put down. I talk about that in my videos. Need a high powered word processing program. Yeah, I don't know what I need, but something. And I'd also want it to have a dot grid, and I just couldn't find a way of either creating a dot grid or downloading a dot grid that I could control the spacing of. Basically, I just got frustrated and gave up. It's the long and short of it. But never say never. One day, potentially. Count how many pages I've coloured so far, and it's 139 pages. which are 3.8% of my collection. Adele, that's great. Keep going. I mean, I always I love seeing Amy Wardou's spreadsheet and her little calculation of how many years it would take to colour every single page in a collection, and it's like 50 years. I'm just like, keep going. You go, girl. Like an Adobe product, exactly, yeah. I think maybe like Adobe Illustrator, which I have used in the past when I was into journaling and making my own stickers and things like that. It's been a while since I've gone back into that. But that would probably be something that would work well for that, I reckon. Didn't try it. If you don't have one already, could you do a video of your favourite page in your books? Not one you've coloured, but the favourite page of the book? Ooh, that is a fun idea. I mean, it would take a long time. It would be a long video. For every single book, because I've got 330. So that's a lot of pages in a lot of books. But maybe I could limit it to favourite page per illustrator. That could be fun. I like that. There we go. Let's play and spot the similar shaped flower game now. I loved using Adobe InDesign for making books / magazines. Yes, I have a past lol. That is good to know. What materials do you like on the Lulu compilation paper? That's a question to Deb. Feels nice but quite smooth, so I struggle to find pencils that work. I always love basing in Lulu's books. That is my favourite. Right, I think that's... Nope, there's one there. I think that's it for those kind of shaped ones. Let's do purple next. Can't remember what I used when I was a school newspaper advisor, but that was a long time ago. Will I ever colour in all my books? Well, that depends if we believe in reincarnation. Or cloning, or time travel, or the ability to pause time. But these are all factors. Except in Kwai Tarot it's impossible, yeah. I have several makes of watercolours. Do you think the Tombow are a lot better than others? I think they are a really good quality water-based marker. Do I think they're necessarily worth the much higher price point compared to, say, the Crayola Super Tips? No. But were they a lovely treat and birthday present to myself? Yes, they were. And they've got some really good, unique colours in them. But I actually put it to the test in Lulu's House of Dragons. House of Dragons? What am I saying? Million Dragons. I did one dragon based with Crayola Super Tips and one based with the Tombow, and you could definitely see the difference. That was on my Lulu Mayo Day last month. You could definitely see the difference in terms of smoothness. You can get just a slightly smoother finish with the Tombows. And I've also tried the Ohuhu dual tip brush pens. This is their old water-based brush pens. I think they've got better ones now, the pupa ones. I don't have those. They were not as smooth as I was hoping they would be. There, I got my quiet Tarot slam for the day. Yes, just rinse it. I use Notion on both my phone and my computer so I can edit everything more easily. Yes, I love Notion. I have dabbled in and out of it. My favourite thing to use Notion for is recipe collections. I used it more at uni when I was actually having to meal plan every week, but there's still a few recipes in there that is just really easy and handy to access whenever I need. I also used it for like Sims challenge tracking template things. Can't remember what I used for Lulu's books, but I don't remember basing. I'd probably most likely use Prismas. There we go. Talk about water markers. Has anyone tried the Faber-Castell Black Edition ones? Yes, they have markers as well. No, I have not. I feel like a brush tip matters. It matters depending on the quality of it, because yeah, the Ohuhu ones had a brush tip and they were not the best. They were very juicy and would you know when you colour with markers and you get like chunks chunks of like pigment, it would do that a lot. I found that they bled through in my Disney colour by number books quite often. They also didn't have the best colour range, to be honest. We've just basted Enchanted Earth and spent the afternoon shading with Black Edition. You've got the Pupae ones. They are not as smooth as I wanted. Ah. Don't think the Tombow and Crayola are comparable. One is student grade and the other is artist graded. Oh yeah, no, they are not. They're not comparable. But what I'm trying to say is that if you were to start off basing, I would always recommend the Crayola Super Tips, because I don't think you can get better value for money in anything. I think they're such good value for money. They're so long lasting. I'm still got quite a lot of markers that still work from my first set that I have. I've bought 2 sets of 100. And I keep waiting to have more colours run out so I have an excuse to buy the 150. And it's been like that for about, I don't know, 8 months, a year. They last a really long time. So what I'm saying is, Tombows are so much more expensive than the Crayolas. Are they necessarily worth that so much more expensive? And by so much, I mean like 10 times the price? Not necessarily. You can still get really great results with the Crayolas. It takes more of a technique for it to reduce the streakiness and things like that. But you can still get really good results with them. Vera has the Pupae ones. Yeah, I believe so. She likes them, yeah. Just now joining, and maybe you have answered this question, but what pencils work best in Lulu's books, as I'm having a hard time with it? Welcome in, Kimberly. Right, what do I use? I tend to like a waxy pencil in it. So the Artex, the Arteza, Black Widows are pretty good. Prismacolor work okay. I haven't ever really used polychromos, to be honest, I don't think. Those tend to be my preference. My preference is basing and then shading on top. Got the Staedtler pigment brush pens, not impressed. Oh, interesting. And those are quite expensive. I've got the 100 Crayola Super Tips and the full set of Tombows. You can watercolour with Tombows. There's whole books on watercolouring with Tombow using brush markers. You can also do that with Crayolas. Amy Wardout has done so many incredible pages using Crayola Super Tips as watercolour, just scribbling on a palette and picking it up. Looks incredible. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's personal preference and also budget. Some people simply don't have the budget for Tombows, and that is completely valid. They are much more expensive. Annika's done a video on water-based markers that would be good to check out. Do the Crayolas have names or numbers yet? No, I've just added my own number stickers to them. It's my own personal number range. I like them, but they made them better. Got a new set a few months after I bought them that didn't bleed through as much and were smoother. There we go. Colouring is also meant to be a low skill set hobby. One doesn't need to be an artist to colour. Oh, absolutely, for sure. I really like my Castle Art Soft Touch in the Million series. Good to know. Sorry, Add the Colours is Adele. Right, where's my peach? 910. I'm going to do these flowers. Colouring is meant for a hobbyist budget. Artist grade supplies aren't meant for hobbyists. Well, I mean, yeah, they may not be meant for them, but no one should be restricted just because it's not meant for them. Use whatever you use. And don't feel guilty for using whatever you choose in whatever books you choose to. As long as you get the enjoyment out of using them, that's all that matters. Because I know some people will say, oh, why are you using these expensive pencils in a Amazon print book? That's such a waste. No, it's not a waste, because you're using them. The waste is leaving them on the shelf. That's the waste. I say that as a hypocrite, because I've got whole binds and I refuse to use them in Amazon print books. But I'd use any other pencil in them, but not those. If you were going to get one set of Black Widows, which one would you get? Ooh, I started off with the Monarch set, and I would recommend that. I think the Monarch set has some of the most unique colours in the Black Widows. It's got some really good pastel shades, some really good muted ones, and colours that you just don't see very often or at all with pencils, so that's what I'd recommend. But if pastels and muted colours aren't your thing, probably not the best one. Maybe the Dragon set after that, because it's got a kind of brighter but also larger range of colours, because those are the bigger sets as well. But for example, some colours that come with the Monarch set, you've got Sky, which I use all the time, Opal, another one I love, Blue Daisy, Iceberg, Washed Green, I use those quite often, Apple, a really nice kind of olive toned green. Let me hold this up. Denim, I use denim all the time, it's the best light blue in the set in my opinion. Ocean is great. Lavender, Bliss, Fudge, Ice Cream, Mushroom. Those 4 pencils there I use so much. You've got these peachy colours as well, which you don't often see in pencil sets. In fact, I may use them on this page because of the peach. And then in terms of like browns, because I think browns are very important with the pencil set, you've got in the Monarch set Oyster, which is like a perfect beige colour. Very like good neutral for like pages, like book pages and things like that. I use it a lot for. What else is Monarch? Mahogany, really nice toned brown. Rusty is not my favourite though. Yeah, and then pointing out some from the Dragon set. Oh, Fawn is another one from Monarch that I love that colour. So Dragon set, we've got Castle there, Saddle, I've used those quite a lot. Brown Brick. And then we have Orange Petal and Sandpiper, some good ones from the Dragon. Shiraz is a really pretty pink, and Evil Red is really nice as well. Blue Tongue, a really nice kind of pale purple, kind of more blue toned one. Pleasant Blue is another great one, kind of a light, more purple toned blue. Dark Night is very cool. What else is from Dragon? Wizard, I love Wizard. It's a really pretty colour. Sabre, a really good dark green toned blue. Grass Blade, Calm Lime, Zombie, some nice yellow toned greens. And you've got these like kind of olivey brown cuts. I don't like these, but you may. Those are my personal recommendations though. I use artist grade supplies and I love them and don't have shame in using them. Absolutely, you shouldn't. Oh my gosh, I am behind today. Welcome Shah, welcome, welcome. I hope no one's melting today. It is still hot here, it really is. Guess what I'm saying is I wouldn't spend my money on artist art supplies if I were a colourist, knowing the price of them as an artist. And yeah, but you're entitled to make those choices for yourself, Atlanta, each to their own. Some books are so expensive that I want to use my artist grade supplies in my expensive good books. Yeah, and that's also valid. Now I did buy polychromos as a colourist because I wanted the challenge of learning how to use them after Prismacolor my whole life. Yeah, it's a very different experience, those two. Completely depends on paper quality. If the paper quality is good, I use my artist grade stuff. If it's naff, I use my budget supplies. Yeah, I know. I think Amy, Colouring with Amy, has a bit of a mantra going on about her. I often hear in her completed pages videos, cheap pencils, cheap paper. And they tend to work the best for her. I just don't want to use pencils that feel nice. Life is hard enough. I don't want to fight with my materials while doing my damn hobby. 100% Adele. Gollum told Sam he ruined the fish by cooking it. That's how I feel about using luminance and Nightfast in colouring books. You ruined it? Well, I mean, I don't know about ruining it. It's each to their own. Like, in that case, I would say Doe and Nightfast are very similar to luminance. When Karen of My Colourful Country Life was testing luminance and Kirby books, they didn't work well because they weren't designed for colouring book paper. Yeah, and I agree, Kimberly. You don't need luminance in a colouring book. You don't need any expensive. But I don't think using them ruins anything. 100%. Because they do work beautifully in other books. I've seen people use them beautifully. I use my pencils according to the type of paper, and I try to rotate my colouring books so to use everything I have. Not always successful. Definitely, Adria. We all have our favourites, and the ones we just keep coming back to again and again and again because they're our favourites. Good thing I don't need to have anyone. Oh my gosh, I've just jumped. Sorry. Don't need to have anyone agree with me to be an artist or have my informed opinion. Well, yeah, exactly. Always each to their own. Very picky about paperweight when it comes to sketching. Whole different conversation for whole different channels, for sure. Good thing with Black Widows is that you can build your setup more affordably. I started with the Monarch set. Oh, there we go. Another win for the Monarch set. Is there open stock on Black Widows? Yes, but not like commercially. You've got to contact Albert, who's the owner of the company. If you check out the Black Widow Facebook group, there's a contact email for him there, and he sells them. And I thought they were pretty affordable. It was £2 something per pencil, and that was including the cost of shipping. Using €3 grocery store pencils or using polychromos are equally valid options in the colouring world. That being said, having nice supplies does help with enjoyment. Absolutely. Yeah, people should be free to use whatever supplies they feel comfortable with. Absolutely. Oh yeah, everyone is entitled to spend within their budgets. Everyone has different budgets. Adri's got a small set of luminance, she won't get a bigger one. Yeah, that's also fair. Not ruin the page, ruin the pencils. But I think the only bad thing you can do with your supplies is not use them at all. Is just have them sit there. Use them. Luminance and Dermot Lightfast make a good combo. They fill in a lot of the holes. That's good to know. Hello Dana, I'm here but not too chatty, so I'll be watching. Thanks for being here. Love luminance, but I'd have to sell a kidney for these, literally. I thought luminance were my dream set of pencils, and then I kept hearing about how they didn't work well on different types of papers, and I was like, I think I just thought they were the best set of pencils because they've been called the best by various different people that I've watched online. And then I actually came to thinking about it, and I was like, actually, I think Holbein's my new dream. And then my dream came true. And I think I was correct in that decision, because I have been loving the Holbeins. Absolutely loving them. Oh, put my completed crystal page in a DM if I want to see. I will share that in just a moment. I'm staring at my new wooden boxes like I could get some decoupage supplies and make it look nice. No, I don't need any more hobbies. It's like, yeah, good, but no. There was that question, are artist grade pencils the best or something? The consistent answer was yes, and I keep thinking it depends. When you think fit to purpose, Crayolas could be best, absolutely, and it's all personal preference. There is no best. Everyone has their own best. There is no universal best set of pencils for everyone. It's all your own. Ooh, so pretty! This is Vera's crystal colouring page that she's been working on. Got a tight budget, hunt for deals. I mean, there's nothing greater than finding a good deal. They are gorgeous. Look at them roses. And I love the teal and green in the background. A really nice contrast for the rest of the page. Looks so gorgeous. Yeah, Dana, I've been thinking about you and your poor little boy. Holbeins are the dream. Yeah, I would prefer to get Holbeins over Luminance. Got the 40 set of Luminance, but funded by generous boyfriend at the time. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Working now with the Derwent Drawing and Derwent Lightfast. The colour palette was for this page, nice. Oh, fit for the page, nice. I've no interest in Holbeins, no art instruction book mentions them. I mean, yeah, I've been loving them, and they are. I reach for them over the Prismas now because they're just so creamy and beautiful. I love it. I was chatting with Amanda at Colour Me Tartan about the Holbeins and how I was getting them, and she said the Holbeins are what she expected Prisma to be, and I couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Like, I expected Prismas to be magic, and because people talked about the smushability and the ability to just blend like they were magic, and it was so effortless, and I never quite experienced that. Whereas with Holbeins, 100%, they are magic. Everything I've coloured with them, I've been just loving the process. Sending hugs out to all of you. Thank you for the support. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. You too, Dana. Favourite pencils are the Abradura, plus I can use them dry or wet, so it's like 2 pencils in one. Yeah. They are a great pencil, they really are, and I don't use them enough. What pages have I done with them so far? I can show you one I finished just before live stream today. That was in this one, Midsummer Relaxation. And I did this, all with Holbeins, and I loved it. It didn't do so well in the leaves. I'm still getting used to it. They don't do so great, at least on this paper, with multiple layers, but I think it may be a this paper problem rather than a Holbeins problem. Because in other areas, when I got more used to using them on this page, they blended out so smoothly and beautifully. Oh, yeah, and so bright and vibrant. And then I also used them on a Christy and Karen page. And oh my gosh, do I love this page. I think it might be one of my favourites that I've done this year. I think it was in this book. Here it is. Oh, I just love her. I love her so much. Oh, I forgot that it's got stickles on, and I was like, why is it so scratchy? But yeah, I put lots of stickles and a glaze pen and shiny. But yeah, they just glided on the page. And got some really nice blends with the pencils as well, like with the gradient and the hair. I was really pleased with that. Turned out just like I wanted it to. I think I need to work on my combos for the face, but I'm really pleased. Really happy with that page. So yeah, those are 2. And I also did the Erie World Travel Book page that I did last month, the Midsummer Festival page with them. Bought some Luminance pencils open stock and wasn't impressed at all. But it hurt when you have to sharpen your Holbein, I know, right? I've seen some, because I used it on this Erie page, and I used these olivey greens, and I'm like, no, they're getting short. I mean, they're not short by any stretch of the imagination, but compared to the others, I'm like, they're so short. I need to savour these 3 pencils now. But no, use your supplies. Yeah, you can see I use quite a bit of that lilac as well. Oh, I'm just loving them. And I'm loving experimenting with them in different books and seeing which ones work the best. Oh yes, they can be, exactly. And I don't that's why I now choose to only buy pencil sets that are available open stock. So then I don't have the fear of I don't want to use this because they're running out. If you're comfortable with wet mediums, I'd go with Albert Durers. They have the same colours as Polly's. Did my Romantic Country 2 collab page with Holbeins, like them a lot. Or, I mean, Polly's in Erie's paper do not work well. But yeah, I am really loving using them. I think I'm going to use them in the third tail page that I've got. Because that paper is a little bit different than the one that I did for the World Travel. Yeah. Thanks everybody. I love the fairy page too. She is so pretty. I mean, Christine Karen pages just always turn out so beautifully. But that one, I'm very pleased with. You get a 12 set of new pencils to start with, so that way I don't spend a lot of money on something if I don't end up liking them. That is a very good practice to have. I think it would depend on whichever feels nicer for you to use. I know a lot of people swear by the Polly's and they are good, but I just find the Albert Durers more versatile. I think I missed this question. Oh, debating whether you even want a full set of Polly's or do I want Albert Durer? Yeah. Because I mean, you've got colourists like Shell who exclusively use the Albert Durers, and she tried Polly's and didn't even like them. So it is very much personal preference. Holbein sold open stock. Yes they are. Got a single white luminance pencil, and it is a lovely pencil, but not lovely enough to be €4 to me. Yeah, that is a lot for one pencil. I actually don't mind Polly's and Erie. It depends on the book, like the published. In Erie's Japanese paper, no. They just, you do one layer, it's okay. You do anything more, and it like eats at the paper. It like kind of almost rips it up a bit. It's really bad. You cannot layer at all. Whereas in my second tail, which is the English edition, the paper's a lot smoother, and I find they do work a lot better on that. It's not great, but a lot better than the Japanese paper. The Japanese paper is not good. Yeah, probably because yours is the French edition, a much different paper entirely. Is it Marabou? That one? Because they are great. Can you give me a green combo for leaves and a pink or purple for flowers from Holbein, as I'm planning to order just a few to try them. Ooh. Here we go. Andrea, what do you prefer? What tone of green do you prefer? Do you prefer a blue, a yellow, an olive? Because that would determine what I would recommend. As for pink, I would 100% recommend rose pink and cherry blossom. I think those two work really nicely together. And for purples, wisteria and lilac. I'm picking two pencil combos because then you can still get a good feel, but you're not spending too much money. And then greens, if you like a more yellow toned green, holly green, evergreen, fresh green. If you like a more olive toned green, sap green, leaf green and apple green. And then if you like a sagey toned green, jasper and mint green. Or you've also got cactus and opal. I mean, there's a lot of good greens in here. Then if you like a more kind of blue tone green, probably say malachite and emerald green. My pencils get to the pencil extender phase so quickly, then it takes forever to get where I feel like I've used enough to replace. Yeah, I feel like pencils get in an extender for ages. Polly's, for me, when they're down to like this big, they seem to last for months and months. It's crazy. Just finished one of Christine Karen's page on Wildflower Folk. Oh, no, Wildflower Wondrous Folk. Woo! That was your first one, was it? Jackson Art Do Open Stock Holbein is going to get some. Nice. Some greens, blues, purples and a white and a black. Happy with your fave combo. Oh, my fave combo. I'd probably lean more towards the olive green, sap green, leaf green, apple green. Want the 24 set of Dermot Drawing because I love their muted tones, but I can't justify buying them, so I won't. Oh, I love the Derwent Drawing Colours. I know getting a 72 set pencil, because that's what they have now, is just not for me. I love this page. That is one of my favourites in the whole book, Adri. And why do I love this page? Because in a weird way, I think the face kind of looks like me when I was thinner. Only slightly. It's just like in a weird way. She's got big teeth and I've got big teeth. And that's about it. So I feel like if I coloured this, I'd have to try and colour it like... And by colour it like me, it would have pale skin and green eyes. And I don't know what I'd do for the hair. I tried colouring my own hair colour today and it did not work. I couldn't do it. Because I've got... My hair is brown, but it's like blonde ends. And to get this colour in pencils is so hard because it just doesn't really exist. It all looked too yellow and weird, but oh, she is gorgeous. She looks like a princess. Love her. I love the colour of her top. So pretty. Such a cute page, isn't it? Pretty, pretty. I've been thinking which colours to get. I've been trying for a few weeks now. Might get the 12 set pastel. Yes. I definitely recommend the pastels because they are some of the best colours in here. Well, you can see from these, but I know other people have started with the pastels to see if they liked it and went from there. You got the 72 set and love them. Could you show your hair colour to ChatGPT and ask him to help you out? I could. Yeah, I just did about... I'll show you what I did. It's not very blondie. Where's it gone? Here it is. I coloured this morning. From now on, when I think of you, I'll picture as her, basically. So I tried to colour this like me and Lexi. Except she is much skinnier than I am. So much skinnier. Bye, Helen. Friend's gonna call. Take care. I mean, actually, now it's finished. I did a lot of layers, and this was with polychromos. It looked very yellow and weird, and I had to erase bits, and I just kept going over with brown, so it's a lot darker than mine is, but it's okay. And of course I had to put her in purple, because purple's my fave. It also looks nice with the orange. And yeah, I did this for the... So the other Christine Karen page I did was for last month's prompt for the Christine Karen Collective, which was Winged Beauty, and this is for Pet Companion. And I was looking through my folk series of books, and then I remembered that there's this Christine Karen page in the Cats 2025 Colouring Heaven, and I was like, yes. And ever since I saw this, I was like, I want to colour it like me and Lexi. I mean, she doesn't look like me, I don't think at all. Whereas that other one may, I feel like, strangely does. People can make their own opinions. It's not a complete, like, it's not an actual picture of me, but kind of similar. I think the women in colouring books are unrealistically young looking. In fact, I'm surprised at how idealistic so many of them look. It's a bit discouraging. It's all fantasy. Yeah, I mean, majority are going to be young, sort of 20s, and they're going to be thin, and that's the reality. That is the sad reality, because that is the normalised kind of standard. It isn't from a Christine Karen book, it's from the Cats collection. I don't know if you can find this anywhere else, but the illustration is called Cat on Top. So I don't know if you search for Christine Karen Cat on Top, you might be able to find it as a PDF, potentially. But yeah, it was really easy to colour, because it was very heavily greyscaled, and polychromos went over the top quite nicely actually. I was quite surprised. I've used them before, but yeah. Little Lexi is so cute. It doesn't really look like Lexi either because of the markings. She's got more white patches on her, but quite well. Hello Emma, welcome in. Nice to see you. And hello Michelle. Makes colouring books no different than fashion magazines. Well, yeah. And that's why I like books like the... What was the one I just showed at the start? This one. The School of Witchcraft special. The fact that you've actually got body diversity. You've got some young ones I mean, majority of them are young, but different body builds. Like, yes. And some which aren't, like, perfectly slender. Like, it's definitely the vast majority, I will say. But you do have that variety, which I appreciate. Like, she is sort of the mid-size size. And like these two. Yeah, I like that. Stop showing it on. Let's put it away. You have excellent portrait and animal skills. I think I have an excellent grayscale to thank for that. Because it would not look as good without the grayscale, believe me. I'm still... If I don't have grayscale to guide me, I feel so lost with portraits, I'll be honest. Right, I'm trying to decide. Make some more pinks. I'll do these pink as well. Kevin Teoart does some body and age diversity. Yeah. Selena Fennick is great for body positivity. I want to say Yana Prosperina as well. They need to avoid the uncanny valley unless the woman is completely realistic. She could just come off as creepy. That's one reason why Disney princesses have such huge eyes. Yeah, if you seen renderings of Disney princesses, if they were actually real life, they look terrifying. Like, it's such unrealistic expectations. Or like, if a Barbie doll was real life, she'd fall over because her boobs are so big. Like, it's just completely unrealistic. And as adults, we are aware of this. Camilla Dorico has some lovely chunky characters. Saw a page with the larger Lady Mermaid with the goldfish vibe. Yes, she does. I will always be honest. I am not. I could definitely appreciate when I've done something that I'm proud of, but I think I'm definitely aware that I'm a colourist rather than an artist per se, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with that, and I'm happy with what I create. I mean, some people are on a whole other level. Talking about Uncanny Valley, I nicknamed this book Lulu's House of Horrors because the covers give me haunted doll vibes. Some pages she looks creepier than others, I will say. Oh my gosh, talking about creepy pages. I was colouring in Colouring the Year yesterday for Hot Dog Day. And I was opened the page and I was like, okay, great, let's put my blotter sheet behind. What is this nightmare? What is that? Like, this book has been cute. Kind of kooky. Cute. Not exactly spooky, but definitely cutified. Cute. Everything is cute. And you get into this false sense of security halfway through the year, then bam! First Saturday of August, what is that? That is a nightmare! I feel like I've never seen it. I've flipped through this book a lot. I have never seen this terrifying man in my life. And I'm just like... I was just getting ready to colour this, flip it to put my... What? He is horrific. Why does he look this way? I'm going to hold it up so you can really take in the creep. Look at them eyes. What is that? Hugs. The dripping paint. Oh, help. How am I going to colour this? Oh dear, the hugs, it does make it worse. It makes it so much worse. It's horrible. Like, ugh. I feel like you could have stylised it in the way that, say, this guy's stylised. Like, yeah, keep the grin, but the eyes, the kind of... Thanks, Sugar Sweet, I hate it. And I'm going to have to colour it. At least I've got a few weeks to psych myself up for that, because I was not prepared. With the it balloon as well. Kimberly suggested I do it in rainbow colours because that might make me feel better. I think I will. It's straight out of a horror film, it really is. Yeah. I have an issue with her hair in Lulu's House of Wonder. Coloured all the hair with alcohol markers right away. Fair enough. I think you all should write Sugar Sweet. Yeah, Sugar Sweet, what are you doing? You lulled us into this cutesy vibe, and then bam, right in the middle, well, right after the middle, just as a challenge. Yeah, some of these do look a bit strange. There's just something about like this one. I think that is very cute. That's a very cute little face. Some of them just look a bit like, it's something about the angle of it looks a bit strange. I think that one's quite cute. I don't know, I think the majority are cute to me, but I can definitely see who you think is a bit creepy. They kind of look dead behind the eyes. The book says cute, 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 extra cute. Pennywise's little brother. Pennywise's evil twin. I don't like this page. I don't like this little puppet. I have a thing against puppets. I have a thing against a lot of things. Puppets I just find, I've never liked them. That page actually is the worst. Ugh, not looking forward to that one. Everything else is okay. Like, some of these otters look a bit strange as well. Like, the positioning of their heads. Like horror sent it my way. It's just funny. This monkey, I think, is terrifying. Like, there's something just... I feel like it could talk, and that just disturbs me. Like, you know, those, like... like the film about Robbie Williams, where they thought, how can I make this film about Robbie Williams be a bit more different? I know, let's turn him into a friggin' monkey. That's the vibes that's giving me. His mouth is stuck on. Right, we've done so many biopics. Let's make this one a bit different. I know, Robbie Williams, but make him a monkey. Why? Just why? I like monkeys too, but if you... I wouldn't have seen it in that way if you hadn't mentioned it. There's just something behind the eyes of that monkey that just looks a bit suspicious to me. Beagle needs out, no worries. Love animals, but large primates like apes and monkeys, no thanks. I understand that. I understand that. If you think about it, you could make every page creepy. Yeah. Oh, now I'm looking at this cat and I just feel like it's staring right into my soul. Like there's nothing... This badger. Like, everything looks creepy now. You've ruined the book for me. No, just, let's look at this one again. Because nothing's as creepy as this. Like... Ugh. What is that? Okay, much cuter, much better. If you ever need to readjust your brain, just bring out that horrible clown. And then you feel better. Oh dear. What about the little chick that is actually very big? Yeah, why is the chick bigger than her? It's bigger than the cat, it's bigger than the bunny, it's bigger than the badger. It's bigger than everything, and it's a chick. Or a duck or something, I don't know. Would never have seen that creepiness if you hadn't said anything. Squirrel monkeys are cute and gorillas are not. Are just majestic animals, they are. Gorillas are lovely. I like gorillas. I think monkeys get into uncanny valley territory. You know what it is? Sock monkeys. I don't like sock monkeys. I just feel like if you don't look at them, they may move, and that kind of terrifies me. One of my friends had a sock monkey, and I swear to God, one day its eyes just blinked at me, and ever since then I've not cared for them. I swear, because it had like them googly eyes, and I swear they just blinked on their own accord. Yeah, no. It's a baby big bird, it really is. Love the concept of uncanny valley and AI imagery. It's fascinating. It really messes with the borderlines of reality. Oh my gosh. Talking about that, Have you seen those videos of them, people asking AI to recreate an image exactly the same, and it just changes the ethnicities of people, changes the pose, it looks insane. That creeps me out. That is unsettling, it is. Hi Jenny, you have come into a bit of a chaotic stream. It is a crazy one today, but I love it. Right, I think I'll do these. Pink. Talking about childhood horrors, Furbies. Ugh. There was something that also terrified me as Betty Spaghettis. And I haven't thought about a Betty Spaghetti in a while, but that was another thing where I felt like it would move if I wasn't in the room. Talk about childhood things. I have always had a fear of puppets, and I still to this day have a phobia of waxwork figures. Think Madame Tussauds. Genuinely, that would be my worst nightmare. Vera, when I said to my mum and dad that we're going to London, the first thing they said was, "Oh, you better hope they don't want to go to Madame Tussauds." And I'm like, nope, we're safe because it's a specific colouring trip, no tourist attractions. They said that from the beginning. But yeah, Madame Tussauds is my worst nightmare. If we go to like a museum or exhibition thing and there's like a section with waxwork figures, I'm out of there. I go fight or flight or freeze. I flight. I just leave. No. And I think that's why I also don't like puppets. I don't like things that look... It all started with Doctor Who. If you know, you know, that episode with the shop mannequins that blew people up. And no, it all started with that. Managers is a mindfuck for sure. Oh no. Just the thought of how realistic they look and the fact that they could move. Weirdly, I'm okay with animatronics, like at a Disney park, I think because they move. Whereas if they didn't move, it's the possibility of something moving that doesn't move that scares me. If it moves anyway, even if it is like mechanical, I'm fine with that. But if it doesn't move, like the thought of it could... don't like it. Never had a Furby doll, but I love my Betty Spaghetti and those flying fairy dolls. Yeah, no, Betty Spaghetti, but it arrived in the house and it left the house. Sometimes my cat moves like a demon. 1 minute she's 5 feet away and turn back she's around 5 feet. Now that's a weeping angel. Jess, I just realised I own most of my colouring heavens because of you. You have a greatly selected collection of them, and when you show us one, I'm going on the hunt. See, I'm quite picky about them because I don't have that many, considering there's been, what, over 130 of the specials, and then you've got all the collections, and I don't have too many. But yeah, the ones I get, I do like. I wouldn't get them if I didn't like them. Is it all kinds of puppets, like Muppet, or just wax ones? I'm okay with puppets nowadays, but I didn't really like them when I was younger. Muppets are fine, I think, because they're so... basically, the more realistic it looks like to a human, the more afraid I am. So like a shop mannequin that is just like the naked bust, you know, that has like no features, I'm okay with them. Can't touch them, don't make me touch them, but I can walk past them and just ignore them. The more realistic they look to a human, the more creeped out I get. Like if I go to a shop and there's mannequins that have like a wig on, don't like that. Madame Tussauds is just weird. I was in London for 2 weeks last year and we stayed well clear of that place. I don't get it. Like, and even if you don't have a deep phobia of them, why do you want to take pictures of fake figures of celebs? It's just weird. I don't get it. Would you like Warhorse? Yes, I've seen Warhorse actually in London. It's great. Doctor Who really has a thing about mannequins and statues and plastic clones, literally. What about marionettes or ventriloquist dummies? Ventriloquist dummies are the... no. Disgusting, hate them. Anything with ball joints. Anything else I pass on? No. Older brother would scare the shit out of me and be like, did you see that? I think your doll moved. No, I hate that. What about the Labubus? Some think they're scary, but I think they're adorable. I have very little opinions of those. I think they're fine. I don't care for them, but I don't think... Yeah, actually, I do think they're ugly. I changed my mind. They're quite ugly. But that's in my opinion. But I can understand the appeal of them. They're just not for me. All I can think of is a Buffy episode with the Ventriloquist Season 1. Haven't seen it. Got a subscription to Colouring Heaven. I cancelled it, then renewed it, then thinking about cancelling it again. But honestly, it's my only subscription of any media. Yeah, I just know, and I knew from the start that I wouldn't want a subscription. I'll have some months where there's 2 or 3 months in a row where I love the magazines and I get all of them, and then I'll have 8 months in a row where I don't like any of them. They're just not for me, and I wouldn't colour in them. And so because of that, subscription wouldn't be for me. And then there's somewhere I'm like, oh, I quite like this, but would I want to colour in this above all my others? Not really, so I won't bother. There are more human-like characters in the Muppets. I really did not like the Thunderbirds puppets. Ugh, still didn't like them. Got a super weird sudden wind and thunder that wasn't on the radar and took less than 30 minutes to develop. I'm logging off. Take care, Shah. Stay safe. Oh, hi, Lucy. Just came back from the park with snow, and today was way too hot, so we are whooped. We'll be lurking and probably napping. No worries at all. It has been another quite hot day today. I went and moved my car earlier so my mum could go to work, and flip it out, it was boiling. Felt hotter than yesterday. Kind of like Faber-Castell Black Editions, but they are so off-centre, breaking. Nope, done with these. Going into the junk pencil case. Oh no! See, Colouring Heaven is not available in print in the US, hence my subscription, which I do understand that. I think you can get it from some places. I know Kimberlyn said she found... Oh, what was the one that she picked up? It's one that I have. Oh, the Frogs one. The Fabulous Frogs by Emma Peters. She picked up that. It's much slower, and they don't always appear. So yeah, it's hard to trust. Reminds me of that Instagram trend from years ago where the artists took cute colouring purchases and turned them into creepy dark humour artworks. Oh yeah, I remember that. You get your Colouring Heavens at Michael's. Oh, nice. Right, I need to put you on mute a sec and blow my nose because it's getting annoying. There we go, much better. Weirdly, with Black Editions, I love my first 50 set, then I got a 100 set, and I feel like the new set is worse than the previous ones. Lucy's aren't usually off-centre. Maybe it's a bad batch, sometimes you do, and it's hard because, yeah, if you have one bad experience, you ain't going to give them another chance, really. Why would you? Alright, there we go. Take care, Kaz. Doggy walking time. Enjoy your walk. Mum had a glass doll that was toddler sized that I hated, and one day my sister tucked it into my bed. Oh, that is... no. Traumatised. Throwing away one because I'm colouring with the wood. Oh, gosh. Yeah, no. I have 4 different sets. Bought in different moments and all okay. Yeah, it... Sometimes it may depend on, like, I don't know, the climate as well that you're in. I know different pencil brands work differently depending on the climate, and I heard an interesting theory once that maybe a reason why it's more common, like, and this is a generalisation, I know many a Brit that love the Prismacolors, but it tends to be more Americans that prefer using Prismacolors compared to Brits. And it could be because in the UK there's higher humidity levels and that affects the sort of breakability of it. I don't know. Again, generalisation. But that was a theory I heard. Alright, let's do these centres, nice and easy. Reborn babies creep me. Oh god, reborn babies are weird. Like, I understand why they exist, but why do they need to be so realistic? Like, they really don't. No. That is the definition of uncanny valley. Don't mind things that look like people, but I don't like people or people-like things that have no features. I don't like faceless mannequins, people shapes in the dark, ski masks, etc. That makes sense. Yeah. It's because prisms are more available to Americans and polys are more available to Brits. That's also another reason. But I was specifically referring to the performance and actual use of it rather than the availability. Looking at the people who have prismas and who prefers what. Looking at it in that sense rather than as a whole. Because yeah, prismas are much more affordable in the US. It's like flip-flopped. The price of what prismas are in the US are kind of what the price of polys are here. Accidentally ended up with a porcelain doll collection of my grandmother. They live in boxes in a closet because they creep me out. Sorry, Granny. I don't like them, but thank you. My theory is that prismas are so easy to get in the US, so many people start with them as their first nice set, whereas here in Europe most people start with polys. Yes, I also have a theory that depending on which set you start with, again, generalisation, but I do think it is true. People who start with polys tend to prefer polys. People who start with prismas as like their nice set of pencils tend to prefer prismas. Again, a theory and definitely a generalisation, but it's something I've noticed. Right, I'm going to do blue centres for the purples. I don't know why, but I hate using yellow centres for purple flowers. Don't know if anyone else thinks the same. It always amazes me how well you can do the colour placement of your colour palette on each page. It's something I really struggle with. With something like this, it was relatively easy because I just used the same colour on the same shaped flower, and that instantly makes it look a bit more cohesive. I'm thinking about like balance. I'd love it if that flower there was purple because I feel like we're missing purple there, but hey, it's not the same shape, so it's fine. Yeah, people do tend to like what they're used to. Having breakage with some Dermot Chromaflow. The set is 2 years old and I'd be using the Dermot sharpener wrong. The Afmat sharpens them better. That's interesting. Agreed. Yeah, definitely Adele. Prismas are cheaper here, plus a lot of American is desert, so very little wax bloom. Colourfully Optimistic loves Prisma and she definitely lives in a desert. Interesting. Interesting observation. You do orange centres for purple? No. Amanda just popping in. It's because they're shite. Hi Amanda, welcome. She's like, I'm going to say nothing unless I'm going to slate prismas. Amanda hates them. I mean, I don't like them either, but not quite to the same level as Amanda. Missed some yellow centres and the pink ones up there. Unless you're in the Pacific Northwest, there's not a lot of humidity out there. Yeah, or in like, what, Florida? I had to sub in another pencil for Platinum Dermot Chromaflow, and I chose a Prismacolor instead of Poly because the Prismas are more like Chromaflow than Polys are. That makes sense. Good evening, Amy. Thanks for joining. Hope you are doing well. Right, do I do the branches, like the things attached to these bits, do I do it brown, like the tree, or do I do it green? Because initially I was thinking green, but then when I got to colouring I noticed it's got like the texture marks of bark. So do I do it brown? Brown or green? Prismas did not like my colouring style. Yeah, I think your style definitely makes a difference as well. Although, like, even though I'm a polys person. Most people prefer the polys because you can layer. I don't necessarily layer that much with them. Not that I think I have a style. No, I know what you mean. Like, just depending on the way you apply pressure and colour and blend with pencils on a page will depend on what pencil you prefer. I think in that sense. Reminds me of Weeping Cherry, in that case brown. They are branches. Okay, brown, brown, brown. Green will be grass. Apple leaves. But yeah, I think brown makes more sense. Oh, thanks, Grandma. Grandma says green. Hello, Grandma. And hello, Ali. Wait, welcome. I don't know what that was. Welcome. Karen of My Colourful Country Live definitely says people have a colouring style. Absolutely, yeah. And I really appreciate that about her, that she does all these pencil test performance pages, yet will also say, like, acknowledge the fact that everyone has their own preferences, because they really do. I would go green for balance. That is a good point, and I didn't consider that. Because yes, brown would make more sense, but if this is the only green, then it would be nice to have some up here. Got to head out. Thanks for the good time. Thanks for joining us, Bree. What should I get the yellow out for? It's beak. That was it. There we go. And then pink. All the petals. I think if you don't have the green above, the page will look cut in two with the line of grass. Very good point. Started on artist YouTube and I heard so many negative things about Prismas. Interesting. I wondered how they're still in business. Business. Then I came here, still biased against them. Interesting. See, I've always heard, like, even before I got into colouring, I'd heard of Prismas being used in the art community and how they were just so much easier to use and pigmented, but yeah, that is interesting to hear that they were not highly favoured in the art community at the moment. But I think my biggest gripe with them, like, in terms of like the pencil quality and how they perform on the paper, it's very individual. I can understand why someone prefers it. The deal breaker for me is the quality of the barrel, of the core. It doesn't feel like a premium pencil, and the cost is premium. It bothers me how the cores become dislodged from the middle of the pencil, and it, like, the core will literally fall out, or the core will be so misaligned you sharpen it and sharpen it and sharpen it and can't quite get it, so you've got the pencil lead and you've got to end up carving it with a knife. Like, these things shouldn't happen with such a quality brand. That annoys me. And for me, that was the deal breaker. And I'll be honest, I tend to only use them in Amazon print books. They're kind of my favourite in there. But hey, it means I'm using them. Like, I've bought some replacements. I don't know if I will bother buying any more replacements in the future. Obviously, I still do use them, don't get me wrong, like this, because I've got quite a few project books where I base in alcohol markers, shade with Prisma, and because I've started doing that, I will finish. I think they do work well layered over the top of alcohol marker. That's probably my favourite way to use them, rather than on their own. Really bothers me that they have open ends like Crayolas. What on earth are they thinking of that choice? Yeah, there's something just inherently cheap about having no end cap. What Jess said, they are the standard for art instruction books. The art community is not fickle and does not follow trends the way the colouring community does. Prisma have also gone down on quality. Hello, Jess's grandma. I love Portland. I got family there and spend a lot of my life going there for day trips. Yeah, that's where my grandma lives as well. That's Portland, England. Not in Oregon. Turned you on and listened to you podcast style while driving at work. I was stuck in traffic, so popped in to tell you my feelings as the light turned green. She was like, right, essential. Prismas are shite. Just got to put that point across. Prismacolor and polychromos are the artist standard, like how you start as an artist, how you learn to draw as an artist, yeah. You got the new polycolours on pre-order. Yes, who has seen... Ali? Don't mind me just slowly putting my Prismacolors away. Hey, you like what you like. And I ain't gonna hate you for it. And we've had this conversation. We had a conversation on the podcast of like, why do I like polys and why do I hate Prismas? It was a really fun conversation we had. And if you haven't watched Ali's podcast, just in general, not just the episode with me, because I'll be honest, I didn't listen to myself. I watched the beginning and I watched the very end. But I've been really enjoying Ali's podcast. Great for when you're in those like really good colouring focus sessions that you don't want to look up from your page. But yeah, who has seen Karen's review on the new polychromos colours? Because oh my gosh, I cannot wait. Those beiges, those purples, there's some really nice light greens. I can't wait. I can't wait. Although I'm a little concerned that one of them does look like the Prismacolor electric blue, and that concerns me, and because Karen mentioned that and how it's got that like scratchy weird texture to it, and I'm just like, I hope it's a dud and not like just the pigment of that specific pencil, but we'll see. God, you must think I'm drunk. Yeah, I've also ordered the polychromos. Where did I order them from? I was looking up for them because on Cult Pens they're £45. Amazon they're £56, which was way too much. I bought them from Creative Image Studio because they were £40 and then it was £4.95 for shipping. So basically I just saved the cost of shipping by ordering them from there rather than Cult Pens, which would have been shipping on top of the 45. So I saved myself, I think it was £3, basically. Right, this rug I'm going to do... actually, how am I going to do it? Yeah, I will do it gingham style. Won't hold it against you, Ali. Get them back out and burn them. I won't hold it against you, except I don't respect you. Dear, that is funny. No things we hate / scared of. I'm terrified of people in costumes. Yes, I was reminiscing about that the other day because I walked into a client's house. She had the news on, and they had a segment talking about the Gruffalo, and there was someone in a Gruffalo suit. And I tell you what, that did look terrifying. Because I mean, it's the Gruffalo. I was reminiscing about me being a young child and being scared of people in fursuits. I always love hearing what pencils different colourists love over others. Do you like Woomers? I don't have Woomers. I think the only reason... Well, I know the only reason. The reason I don't have Woomers is because I have so many other budget pencils that at the moment I don't feel the need for them. They're kind of the next pencil on my radar though. And I think if and when they do decide to do a full set that doesn't have any repeats, then I would be more inclined to get them. Because at the moment you can get a 90 and a 72 to create 133, which means you have, what's that? 40, maths, I can't bother. 90 plus 72 is 162. So you would have about 30 colours repeated. And yeah, it might be nice to have those colours repeated, but there are some colours that I just don't use enough at all. So I wouldn't need a repeat of them. It'd just be waste. So I think if they did, then I would consider it, because I think it's a very great, unique feature of the Woomers, the fact that they are a budget pencil and they have the option of open stock. It's something that, even though I don't have them, I do recommend to beginners if they're looking to start and get a slightly better pencil set but still on a budget. I would recommend the Woomers, because I've heard nothing but great things about them. I trust Annika's opinions. She says they're amazing pencils, I believe her. And it's not just her, it's lots of people have said they've got the Woomers and they love using them. They seem to be a really versatile pencil for the price, such good value. saw Karen's video, gorgeous, absolutely. Which pencils? These are the new 20 Polychromos colours. Haven't really had a chance to try polys. I have two, a blue and a green from some box a while ago. The reason I like Prismas is because of how soft they are, saves my hands with arthritis flare-ups, and that is completely fair enough, Megan. I'll put Gingham Style Hotel. That's a throwback. Rumours pissed me off with the curation of them. It's 29 dupes. Yeah, it's just... I understand why and how they went about, but it's just... The additional 90 pencils have been out for quite a while now. I think you're at the point where you could just have... And why 133? Like, why? 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 Why 133? That's such a random amount, and such an ugly amount. 133. 126 from Artex was bad enough. But at least it was an even number. I have a thing against odd numbers that aren't multiples of 5. Can't have the volume on an odd number. It's got to be an even number. But yeah, why 133? You couldn't possibly have created 7 additional ones to get 140? You couldn't possibly have done 162 pencils? Like, why? I don't know. I'm a beginner, so glad you recommend them for beginners. Just got them, I'm excited. Oh, that is good. Does anyone have an opinion about colours? I've never tried them, so I cannot give one. Things like that are so annoying, they really are. It is just stupid. Sold them for a tenner, thought I did to start with, but turns out I didn't. Fair enough. So how many pencil sets does everyone have? Just curious. I think I have about 12 or 13. Something like that. I think I don't have too many, and then I start counting, and then it gets to be quite a few. But compared to a lot of other people in the colouring community, I really don't have that many, but I do. I do recognise I do. So I've got my big 5, I call them now. Or I should say big 6. That's the Polys, the Prismas, the Artex, the Black Widows, the Chromaflows, and the Holbeites. Then I also have the Staedtler Design Journey, Albrecht Dürer Ink Tents. Do we count them because they're water? I'll come back to them. So 2 extra. I've got, so that's Staedtler Design Journey. Then I've got Arteza, which I rarely use anymore because you can't really get them anymore. The Brute Funa Squares, so that's 9. And then the Brute Funa Macarons, that's 10. What else do I have? Sorry, I'm just looking at my cases. 10, and then 2 the Ink Tents and the Albrecht Dürers for the water activate. And I also have Creative Peaks, which I don't use anymore. They were my first pencil set I bought because they were the cheapest on Amazon. They're not terrible, but they're like your basic cheap black barrel pencils. Not terrible, but just... I think that's it. 13? With 2 of those being water activated. Just looking around my room. I think that's it. So I was right, 12 or 13, there we go. What counts as a set? I'd say something that you buy as a set. So if it's 12, 24, 72, whatever, that's a set. But a few open stock, I wouldn't count that as a set, personally. I think that's what you're asking. You've got 4 complete large sets, 1 complete small set, and a 12 set of polys, and a few various open stock singles. Nice, nice. Ali's got 3 with a 4th on the way, and I'll guess 4, about to be 5, including pastel tints. More sets than I care to admit. Oh, and 1 set in progress. I heard Artex pencils are really good. I hope to get them at some point. I do like them. I just don't like the fact that they're not available open stock, because I've got some which are like this big now, and I feel scared to use them but I really do like them and I use them a lot, and they're great for Amazon print books and things like that. I think, no I haven't. Have I done all the vertical stripes? I think so now. I've got polys, amateurs, chrome float, Inktense and various castle arts, so 5 to 7 depending on how you count the castle arts. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Because you got like, oh yes, that's the other one I have. I knew I was forgetting something. I've got the Castle Art Harmonious, so that's 14. There we go. With 2 of them being water activated. So now with the alternating horizontal rows, I'm going to go over the same blue. That will create a darker colour with it overlapping. Adele's got the 106 Faber-Castell Black Editions. Got the Albert Durers, Artex, Halawas, Prismas, Faber-Castell Eco, and some random polys and Inktense. Oh yeah, it's a lot of sets. 13 is lots. Now 14. It's 14. I think Black Widows have 180. Wombers do have a colour and name, but amazingly hard to read. Metallic letters with a glossy paint don't mix and should be banned. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it is lots. But I've also had comments from someone saying it's not as many as other people, which is also true. I think it's at the upper end of the middle kind of thing, if that makes sense. Oh gosh, are we counting pencil sets? Because I'm way more than 13. That's fair enough. Has anyone tried the Staedtler triangle pencils? I have not. You know, I'm trying to find another illustrator that has cute bats in the image, like Clara Markova bats. Anyone know of any? Lulu Mayo, yes. Lulu Mayo. I'm thinking specifically there's a page in A Million Hugs and Kisses. There's one in Kawaii Tarot. I've got Kawaii Tarot to hand. That's an owl. But there is one with bats, I'm pretty sure. Yes, here. Kawaii Tarot, A Million Hugs and Kisses has one, and A Million Little Monsters has quite a few bats, I'm pretty sure. I haven't done bat as a prompt. I should. Future prompt idea. There we go. Got 3 sets of Albert Durers as well, actually. 120, 36, and a vintage set of 98 or so. I'll love it. You said 1 set in progress, just curious. Ah, there you go. Got 18 if I count all the little sets. Michelle's really loving water activated at the moment. I complete sets of Prisma, Marco Tribute, Inktense and Albert Durers, plus the Koh-i-Noor tritones, which are 23 plus a blender. And the 12 polys, and you're building your light fasts. Lovely stuff. Megan's got 5 Prismas, Crayola, Brute Finna Square, Black Widow and Albert Durers. My parents think I have too many sets. They don't know how tame I mean, yeah, that's the thing. There's always going to be someone who has way more. And that's the thing with these hobbies. To the average person not within the hobby, you look at it and you think that is insane. And the prices you spend on things and the amount you have. But then you compare it to someone within the community and it's not as much. I think for me, in the pencil sets I have, I'm content now. There's no others that I really want. Woomers, I'm like, maybe. But I think unless they were a really good deal, and unless they had a set that was only like exclusive colours, like no repeats, that would be the only thing. I mean, never say never. There may be something that comes to me. But I mean, some colourists are ones that like to test and review and get all the pencil sets that come out, and good for them. Like Fast are a cool... Oh my gosh, I've missed so much. Cool pencil set on the artist side, that with the luminance, polychromos, derwent drawing. The key there is light fastness. They go through the set and remove anything not light fast. Yeah. But it's a deceiving question. Like, someone could have 3 sets and another person 7, and the person with 3 has more pencils than the person with 7. Yeah, definitely. And it does depend how long you've had the hobby, because stuff accumulates. That's also very true. For the first 6 months of colouring, I had 2 pencil sets. I had the Creative Peaks and the Brute 300 Squares, and I exclusively used the Brute 300 Squares. I think I'm around 13. Erica's got far more than 13, far more. That's fair enough. Michelle's got 17, but quite a few at budget. I admit I have way too much stuff for a new colourist. That's fine. There's a Stratton Peterson bat. Good point. I have a lot, but I sold/gave most away, so now I have 6, including Inktense and watercolour pencil sets. Lovely stuff. Just counted mine. I'm at 16. Don't remember when I started exactly, but I'm getting close to a year. I think it was July late last year. That's exciting. Francois Gautier also has bats. I've been colouring a long time. Yeah, I think also the number of pencil sets versus how long you've been colouring is also a big factor, because things do accumulate over time. My parents thought my collection of 54 books were crazy. Then I told them colouring with Kay has over 500. They quit making snide comments after that. Yeah, I'll just be like, look at this collection, and they'll be like, okay. I have 5. Didn't realise you need all these pencils. I bet that's Mimi. You don't. If you are good with your 5 sets of pencils, you colour with those 5 sets of pencils. Like, you don't need any others. You may want some. Nothing wrong with that, but you really don't. Got a bunch of cheap rainbow pencils. Yeah, absolutely don't need them all. Feeling like that too, and I'm all about collecting my aberturas and possibly Derwent drawing. How easy are Holbeins to get open stock? Understand it may be different for different countries. I haven't looked into it yet. If Jess does a bat prompt, maybe we discover some more bat illustrators. That will be specifically for the Lulu Mayo scavenger hunt. The bat. Did Jamie do Wild Year of Colour 1 year bat as a prompt? Could be worth looking at that. I want my pictures to look like yours. Well, Mimi, it shouldn't look like us. It should look like yours. And that's all it should ever look like. Vera's are Polly's, Prismas, Derwent drawing. Then for watercolour are the Aberturas and the Inktense. Black editions I'm not counting because I had a small set and just threw away 1 pencil. It's not complete. Doesn't count. Absolutely. It's all about learning, experience, colouring and practice, and finding your own style as well. Andrew's got Black Widow, Prisma, Polly's, Lightfast, Lumis, Pablo's, Supracolor, Aberturas, Inktense, Lyra, Derwent drawing, Chromaflow, Coloursoft, Pro Colour, Castle Art, Soften Gold, Starjoy Gold, Marco Trib, Ohuhu, Artex. Love that. I felt like I was doing a little rap there. I mean, that's great. I love that. Great, like, really solid collection, and a great variety of different brands and whatnot. Yet to count my books, but I'm going to have 2 for your mid-year video. I look forward to it. Show them Yolanda's collection. Absolutely. I call it that. There's a reason I call it the colouring archive, because it is. I think it's a bit more morbid, but if Yolanda dies, her house should be preserved for colourists to come and appreciate. I'm not wishing death on her, but you know what I mean. Her collection is an archive. It could be turned into a museum tribute for colourists. I have 9 sets, but that doesn't include Neo 2s or marker sets. Yeah, I feel like Neo 2s don't count. Well, they're not actually pencils, so yeah, no. Main reason I have so many is the Castle Arts. Yeah, but there's lots of different ones. Wait, who did you say? I said Lulu Mayo. This is off topic, but the Kimmer Parish and Kay Camara thing is driving me nuts. Oh, it just looks so similar. Ali, I did my research. They are different people. They're from different places. So unless the same person can live in New York and Los Angeles at the same time, they're different people, because I did my research. I did my digging. But yeah, they are very similar. I think Kay Camara has a different name online, so that may be where confusion started. You need to contact them both for podcast interviews to see if we get to the bottom of it. Yes, Ali, yes. The rap. Do you remember the Pokemon rap they did after each episode? I never watched it, Vera, so no. Maybe we can convince Kelly. I think Vera should be the executor. Yes. Yeah, Sugar Sweet would be an amazing interview to have. Got Harmonious and Faber-Castell Pastel, Derwent Pastel and Faber-Castell Black Edition and Brutefun and Mike's. Even some I don't remember now. Love it. I zone out and binge how to watch videos all day long. It blows my mind watching you all create your art. I mean, yeah. And it's the same for all of us. We are inspired by everyone. There's inspiration everywhere. I think you mentioned someone who did a bat prompt. Sorry, that was Jamie at Finding Joy in Colour. I have a feeling she did bat for the Wild Year of Colour last year. I might be wrong, but she might have. I know, but why does Kay Kamara give a special thanks to books to Kimmer Parrish, like out of all the other artists she could give acknowledgement to? Now that is the real question. It could be, so, has anyone, I think a lot of us have watched or know of Maria Colours. Insane, talented, full artist she is. And she used to work for Jade Summer, and she did a video. If you haven't watched that video, go back to the start of her channel, and she does a video deep dive into Jade Summer and when she was working for them. It was really interesting. And she made a colouring book with them. And if you ever see on Jade Summer or a collection, like a company like that, that that produces books, like under one neck, like Cocowayo, Jade Summer, that kind of thing. And with Jade Summer, if you ever see two artists, it's not that two people physically illustrated it. Often it's one person illustrated it and another person went back in after and made little tweaks and adjustments. So it may be that. It may be that Kay Camaro gave advice, tweaks, adjustment to Kimmer Parrish or vice versa. Something like that. I can't remember who it was that gives thanks anymore now. The names are like vaguely similar. They both begin with K. That's about it. I don't want Yolanda to think I'm after her collection. Caught up with Around the Bar, having my room decorated, so missing my books. Ah, love it, Emma. You did a fantastic job catching up. I keep opening Around the Book to do the promenade page, and I promptly close the book because I don't know what colours to do. It was on my list to do this week. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. How the heck is it almost midnight already? I guess it's sleepy time. Good night, everyone. Night, Adele. Have a lovely sleep. Jade Summer has finally started to list their illustrators. Yes. Yeah, Jade Summer is a collection. Is a publisher. It's like a publish company. It's not a specific person. They hire different artists under that brand name. And the same with Cocowayo. There's other collections like that. What's another one? Like Tiny Daisy, Vivi Tinta. I don't know for sure about those, but for Cocowayo and Jade Summer, definitely it is like a publishing name. But yeah, it's nice that Jade Summer in their books now will do a Meet the Artist page at the start and really give them the credit that they deserve, which is very good. Who was it? Joshua Dunbar used to illustrate for Jade Summer, and then he went off on his own. I had no idea. I mean, it's the sort of thing that unless you know, you don't know, and you're not silly for not knowing. Before colouring I did a lot of quilting. That's an expensive hobby. To start you need a machine with the appropriate accessories, then fabric and batik. Yeah. I really enjoyed Jo Piggy Pens, her video on creating a capsule collection, and especially the beginning. Well, I like the whole video, but for the first 25 minutes she did kind of a chat about starting the hobby and sort of things about it, and she compared it to owning a motorcycle. If riding a motorcycle or fixing up vintage cars is your hobby, that would cost you multiple thousands of pounds just to buy the motorcycle to start with. Whereas with our hobby, we've bought so many hundreds of books and supplies with that same startup cost. And you think about all the time that we put into this hobby, it's actually very good value compared to other hobbies out there. Like, you think about going to the cinema and how much that costs, and that's the cost of 1 or 2 books. And how many more hours of enjoyment can you get out of a book compared to a cinema? Cinema is 2 hours and you're done. Jim is quiet, so I'm going to colour all night. Love it, love it. Two of the books that Atlanta sent me came from Jade Summer. One book credits illustrators and the other doesn't, but Maria is listed as the art director or similar in the one that does. I think Maria used to like give advice and like colour pages for books, so maybe that's the art director thing about that. But the book that she specifically illustrated was a minimalist design book, and I think the other artist was, I want to say Candice something. But yeah, if you haven't watched that video, really recommend it. It was really interesting. Mother loves to go to the movies almost 3 times a week. Very expensive hobby. Good morning, Ali. Morning from the future. How's Saturday looking? And how are you doing? Hope you had a good night's sleep. As an artist, I don't have such a critical eye, but I realise some people do. Yeah, I don't either. I do for myself, but not for others. I like colouring as a hobby for price because I don't have to drop a lot of money at once. That's something that I say. The fact that, yes, you can have a collection that, if you add it all up, it's very expensive. But you can start off with one book that costs you £5 and one set of pencils that cost you £10. And you are good to go. That is hours of enjoyment right there. You can spend as much or as little as you are financially prepared to spend on the hobby, and it makes it so accessible. Very few hobbies can you do from the age of 4 to the age of 100 kind of thing. It's very rare. I actually have 33, which will go up by 2 if I get the Castle Art Autumn and Winter sets. Ooh, love it. Really should get going to bed. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for being here, Vera. Saturday is very misty at the moment. Slap Lecker, Vera. Hobbies are expensive, but so necessary. Exactly, yeah. You look at majority of hobbies, there's expense to them. But I think the difference with colouring is that you buy a book, you colour a page, you turn the page, there's another page to colour. Like, yes, once you've coloured it, the colouring's done. But with so many hobbies, you pay the price, you do that hobby for that certain amount of time frame, and then you can't go back to it. You're done. Like, say golfing, you pay for this membership every month. You go to the gym, you pay for a membership every month. You can't regain that membership. Whereas with colouring, it keeps lasting. For some books can last you hundreds of hours. How many other hobbies can you pay £5 and get hundreds of hours of enjoyment out of it? Not very many. Definitely get an autumn and winter set. Love spring and summer. Seems like the pencils are even nicer than the 120 regular set. Interesting. So many fun supplies to add to the colouring hobby. Absolutely. Yeah, the supplies is definitely where the costs start to really increase. But even then, they last such a long time. Such a long time. Let's do the bananas. Okay, right, I'm going to have to start making serious colour decisions. I'm going to colour these biscuits first, because that will be easy. Oh, let's turn the main light on. You definitely get more bang for your buck, yeah. Sent by sneezing accident. I meant to say I love the French cottagecore book. Ooh. Would you try the airbrush colouring technique? No. I can't deal with not having control with colouring. Like, I struggle to use watercolour because of that lack of control. Airbrushing, it's messy. No, it ain't for me. That's okay. Pretty sure I'm with Penny. So many pencil cases and books. No one is allowed in my house except the cleaning crew until I buy more storage. Taught you how to use my Tombos and Lily Mayo, which really uncorked it for me. You are so welcome. I do have Brutfuna. Yes, Debbie. I still have them and still enjoy using them. I've had a bit of a resurgence for the Brutfuna squares recently. Although this month I haven't used them as much, but last month I did use them quite a bit. I kind of forget I have them and like them, and then I use them and I'm like, oh yeah, they're great. They were my absolute favourites in Fairy Tales and Folklore and Fantasy World by Emily Leadhall Oberg. Absolute favourites. I do have to say I'm not sure Ohuhu continues to be worth it. That's one supply that I go through quickly, and since they never have refills available, yeah, I am seriously considering getting Copic refills in matching colours, because they're not that much more expensive, like 50p more, like, which in the grand scheme of things is nothing, and to actually have consistent reliability of being able to actually purchase a refill, I think makes it worth it. Like, the individual markers themselves are a lot more expensive, but the refills really not so bad, especially like specific websites you can get them for a lot cheaper. Someone asked me the question last week of what one supply would you like to have an infinite amount of, like it would never run out, and I said alcohol markers, because just the ease of being able to use these colours and never have to worry about it running out and not being able to find a replacement, or you've got to use something different, like the thought of that, yes please. Whereas, and it can run out so quickly, use them on a couple of backgrounds and they're done. Whereas with pencils, they've got a long life in them. You're not buying them every few months, it's every few years if you're buying a replacement open stock. So that's why I'd say I forgot my stream of thought there. That's why I'd say I'd have an infinite supply of alcohol markers. You like Brutes on Amazon paper? I hear you on watercolour. It takes a lot of courage, and watercolour and colouring books seems kind of counterintuitive to me. Yeah, I mean, I love seeing other people do it, and I'm starting to use it a little bit more, but not too much. Heard a lot of people talking about doing that. I'm too lazy to colour match, so I'll wait until someone else does it. There are websites online. I literally just searched Ohuhu alcohol marker Copic colour match or something like that, and clicked on the result that came up and looked at that. Same with Brutfuna's round. Erie via my Colourful Country Life finally got me into my Brutfuna rounds. Love it. I've one other hobby that takes over my colouring, and that's by reading books. Over 700 reading books. I spend way more on reading books and colouring supplies and books. Wow, that is quite a collection. Thinking about selling my Ohuhus. I really am not an alcohol marker person. I really tried. Amanda, I can't believe it. I can't believe we've gone right back full circle again. You got your alcohol markers, you didn't like them, and then you were like, oh, I do like them, and now you don't like them again. You fickle woman. I mean, it makes sense. They're not for everyone. And if you don't like something, you don't like something. And nothing anyone can say can change your mind, because you're your own person. It's just making me laugh that you went through this whole journey of going, oh, I actually do like them now, and now you're like, nope. No, you're not stupid, you're just particular. I wasn't using my Tombos because I hadn't had the bandwidth to paint them, so kept colouring to keep the primed. Done watercolour and colouring books, but it's too much work to prep the pages. I mean, some books are okay for watercolour, for sure. I'd like to see the back page you are colouring specifically where you just put the red. Yes. I hope it hasn't bled through, but this book is lovely. And yet, not even the slightest bit of shadowing, because the red bit was here. Yeah. And even on the rug, which had 2 layers, nothing. This paper. If Kawaii Tarot was reprinted on this nice thick paper, I would rebuy it in a heartbeat. I really would. I'd still finish that one first, but I'd rebuy it and colour it again because, oh my gosh, it would be a dream. If I'm not colouring, I'm reading. I've always been a reader. Yeah, that's great. Let's have a bunch of music for the piano, which I haven't played in years. Still have a dedicated music space in my house, which could be so much storage. That's the trouble. Wow, no bleeding with the tombos on that paper. Yeah, on this page that I did, with these wings, I even blended them. So I used these 2 colours, flicked the darker one down, and then flicked the lighter one. And even then, nothing. Absolutely nothing. They work really well on this paper. And they're really smooth with that application as well, which I love. Right, I need to make some colour decisions now. I have a thing for yellow bunnies in Lulu Mayer books. These stylised bunnies, I almost always do yellow, and it's my thing. I think I'll do this guy with pink jumper, red hearts, that will be cute. So now it's just a matter of spreading these colours out. Don't get why people sell colour by number books for full price or nearly full price and the postage gets more expensive. Yeah. I remember the pea bunnies, Amanda. How dare you? It's cream, okay? Cream. But yeah, I do have a real affinity for yellow bunnies, as you can see in this book. Almost every page with that kind of bunny is yellow. So yellow. That's 1. That's 2. Not on them. I mean, not all these pages do have bunnies. That's 3. They're pink. Pink is my alternative. I already had yellow, so made them pink instead. 4. These are white. Crazy. 5. 6. 7. 8. I like my yellow bunnies. 9. These are pink, so that's 2 pinks. Yeah. And then have I done any towards the front? Oh, yeah. 10. 11. 12. I wasn't kidding. Oh, these are pink, so that's 3 for pink. Ooh, teal. Now that is crazy, but that one's yellow, so there we go. So that's, and these are pink, so that's 4 for pink. And teal again there. Clearly I hadn't developed my bunny style. I have that book and Tombow, so thank you for showing me. Yes, highly recommend. I almost never do page prep before using watercolour. I don't mind the crinkle. Planchito takes care of everything mostly flat. I've tried to prep Amazon paper, but that's been unsuccessful. Yeah, I just can't be arsed with all that. I ain't prepping no page. I don't iron. Hiya Brittany, welcome. Oh, Amy's nearly finished your colouring page. It's out from the last time I saw it. Looks adorable. I'm jealous I didn't colour all my Lululemon bunnies yellow. It goes so well. My thought is, bunnies can be white. What's close to white, cream. What's basically cream, yellow. So that's why I go yellow. It just feels right to me. I know some people always go blue. Like, they go for the blue bunnies. And when it's more realistic, like when it's got like this fur texture, I tend to colour it more realistically. But when they're this really highly stylised version of a bunny, yellow. Occasionally pink. I think I will give him a little red hat as well, because cute. Bunnies make me think of Peeps candy. They come in all sorts of colours, but yellow, pink and blue are the most I see. Yeah, it makes sense. It's not the crinkly I mind, it's the prep. It's not worth my time. Just looking forward to getting back to painting with watercolour. Can't wait. I go with grey bunnies all the time. I love the colour grey and feel like bunnies are perfect for it. Absolutely. I tend to make... when I'm doing it in other books, I go grey or white. Is that badger holding a squid? I think so. I think, yeah. He is. He's holding a little squid guy. And I think I'm going to make it blue. Because, I don't know, are squid's blue? Oh, I missed its collar up here. And its sleeve there. I missed the cuffs. I did the other one. There we go. Right, we've got pink and red there. We need peach, I think. This guy will look cute, peach. Of course he is. It's a Lulu book. Yeah, what else would it be holding? It would be a teddy bear. Nah. It'll be a little squid. Because that makes sense. Also, colouring Kawaii Taro to completion has made me much more free with my colours, I found. I feel like I'm now less afraid about making it look realistic. I just kind of colour and have fun with it. Right, I'm going to do these chicks yellow. It looks like Dora the Explorer, doesn't it? I do have a set colour palette for her skin and hair, so I will not base that, but I'll do her dress. The dress I change depending on the page. Oh my gosh, this yellow feels so bright, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Beak, hands, feet. And this guy here as well. Yeah, that looks like a little... I think they're ducks. Which, baby ducks are yellow. I was like, hang on, are they? No, they are. Although they've got paws. So I don't know what that's about. They've got full-on paws, but they've got ducks. But they've got duck bills. So I don't know what's going on there, but hey. It's Lulu Mayo. Right, I need purple now. Let's make her dress purple. That'll be cute. It always make me think of yellow, not only because of Bumblebee, but I also feel like you use happy colours and yellow more often. I feel like I do use yellow on most pages. Like pink, yellow, purple. I think because I colour a lot of florals, and I almost always do the centres of flowers yellow. So that often will bring it into the page. I think in terms of colouring, my go-to colour is probably pink over purple. I don't know why. I do love... Purple is my favourite colour. But I think I use pinks more. I'll give her a matching bow, because cute. First time I took my niece to the aquarium, she picked a sea slug from a cuddly toy from the gift shop, and the other niece picked a crocodile. So the little badger can have a squid. That is cute. Yeah, it could be a platypus. I was thinking that, duckbill platypus. But they're yellow now, so they're bright yellow. Oh dear. Let me make it work. Right. We need... I don't know what colour to do this cat. That's kind of throwing me. Like, do I make it browns? The badger I'm going to do like a grey. Or I could do them both grey. What have I missed? Purple is pretty hard to use. There aren't very good purples in most sets. Also true. Will you colour over the tombos with pencils or leave it like it is? So yeah, this is just a base, and I will colour with pencils over the top. I think this platter needs to be this peach colour. So we've got peach over there. Peach over here. I don't know what these are, but I'm going to do them like a bag of cherries because I can't be bothered. Can't be bothered to think of what else it could be. Do this like a red ribbon. Like the red looks so pow at the moment, but it will look better with all the pencils on. At least I hope it will. Well, I haven't done enough pink. I'll do this plate pink. And this can be pink. And he can wear blue. Does colouring over Tombow get rid of the streaks? Yeah, it does help hide the streaks. And it depends on how smoothly you apply the Tombows. Sometimes it's harder to get the streaks out. I tend to colour with the Tombows in the same direction, so then I find it easier to get the streaks out, or minimise the streaks. Oh, I shouldn't have done a blue hat because he's got a blue bird on top of his head. Way too late now. Didn't consider that. It looks fine. We'll make his hat pink. Not pink, peach. Taylor Farms is pulling all iceberg lettuce off shelves. How come? What's going on there? I'm confused. Oh, I've missed a bit of blue there on the rug. This bit needs to be blue. Okie dokie. Thinking blue teapot. Responding to... I have not... I went back and read to check, and I can't see those comments, so I don't know what YouTube is doing. I am on all chat, but I cannot see it. So I did go back and check. Cyclospora outbreak. It's not listeria. I have no idea what any of these words mean. I'm so confused. Okay, let's make the cup peach. Then let's do some yellow liners. Okay, that's cute. I need colour for that. Oh, purple. I haven't got purple down here yet. Can you see us? I can see you, yes. It's still under investigation because there could be other sources of the outbreak. Ah. I'm going to give this bird a red hat. I'm still haven't done this hat up here. I think I might do it yellow. So then it doesn't blend in with the flowers. There we go, that's nice. Right, I do need to grab grey for the badger. And then probably use that same grey for the cat. And then I will be about done. Where's my swatch book? Oh, there it is. It's been lovely, everyone. It's my lunch break time now, so I'll sign off and eat. Thanks for joining us, Sunny Soul. Thank you for creating these colouring breaks and live chats you create for us. Thank you for being here and joining in. It's been lovely having you. Yeah, I won't be here for too much longer because I don't want to start the pencil shading tonight. No. Yeah, I just need a grey, like a dark. Let's go N49. Government didn't catch before it became a problem. Oh dear. You too, Kimberly, thank you. You know what? Badgers don't have enough representation in colouring books. They are so cute. Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you. I was a little worried it would look a bit either too chaotic or too matchy-matchy, but I think I've got an okay balance. Don't really know what badgers' tails look like, but I'm doing it like that. Now I don't know whether I want to do the cat that same grey. Or I could do it dark grey patches, light grey body. Or could go crazy and do it this peach colour. Like peach spots and then a white cat. My colouring book will have 2 badges. Yeah, love it. Will you tell all the pages left tomorrow when you do the second book page live stream? I could show you that today, Deanne. I'm not doing a live stream tomorrow. And I'm not going to be live on Sunday either because I'm going to my grandma's. Grandma, if you're still here, I'm coming. Yeah, Mum and Dad are going to grandma's. But yeah, once I've decided there, I think I'm going to do it peach. I don't want it to be grey. Grey's boring. The badger's fine, just being the only grey one. I'm doing peach spots. If you think this is a terrible idea, you are entitled to that. And then like a white base of the cat. Because I think it's cute. And kind of the inverse of what we got going on here. Right, there we go. Yeah, Amanda's drawings are amazing and I look forward to seeing the full book. Yeah, I will do a screen share of the pages left in the Romantic Country 3 collab, in case you are interested in getting involved and want to know what's left. Come on. Didn't know if you're just opening the pages at noon or a stream. No, it's just because it's second pages. I'm just gonna do a post at some point. I haven't exactly determined when. Right, here we go. Here are all the pages that are left. So we've got all of the maps. We've got Old Town, Christmas Market, Early Summer, Wonderful Breakfast, Off to Pick Out a Fir Tree, Art Museum. We've got Cutlery Collection, Fairground, Chapter 3, Sariska Island. Knitting Store has actually been taken. Just put an X there. I'm just waiting for confirmation, but yeah, that's been taken. Malati Island, Silk Fabrics, Yuski Island. Honestly, when I was having to pronounce this word and Sariska, I just had to pick a pronunciation and commit because I had no idea. I just hope it's okay. We've got fishing, Aaliyah Castle, tickets, Elena's departure, Harold the signboard maker, a new arrival. Then we have Spring Festival. This is the one I'm doing. I'm doing the Witch's House. I waited until the first wave of submissions came in, and then I picked a page from there because I couldn't decide. The Night of the Full Moon is available. Potion Vials and Dwarves. So those are all the pages still left. In fact, I've got a list down at the bottom here that I will, when I do the post announcing that I'm open for second pages, I will have this list here and update it as and when it. There is a lot of pages still left, yeah. I was a bit worried that it wasn't going to fill up. There's, 26 left now? For a while I was at 35 and I was like, oh, help. But then I did get quite a few more come in. Yeah, so there'll be definitely the opportunity for a second page. Let me just transition. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there tonight. Sign off for the evening. Unless there is anything else you'd like me to share. I don't think there's anything else to share. I'm just looking. Yeah, no stream on Sunday, but I will be on Monday. And I think I'm going to go back to Inklings and do page hopping in Inklings on Monday. As I really want to keep filling it up. Still pretty early into it. Oh, Small Victories is looking so good. In terms of like filling up the colour. Oh, but there's still so much left to colour as well. I'm not even halfway done yet. I did do a bit more work the other night. I was going through and doing little bits. I finished off this tortoise's shell. Went a bit crazy, did it blue. I don't usually need to colour all by myself. I'm sorry. I've got to sleep. What did I... Oh yeah, I did a bit more of this one. I'm enjoying doing these repetitive mandala-y pages. I need to pick them more often when I'm page hopping. Because it's fun just like picking a section and then just doing all of that. And just seeing it slowly come to life. Amanda, you could do a sneaky live stream. Just get out the phone. Let's go. What else did I do in my own time? I tried to start off a bunch of pages that had no colour on, so I did this one. Nice and pastel. It's not picking up on the camera very well, but there we go. I did this one. I think I'm down to 5 spreads left that don't have any colour. Like on either side of the pages. Yeah, I think I want to change this colour palette. I don't like it. I like it for this page. I just don't like this page. I cannot see anything for this page. I don't like it. It's definitely my second least favourite after these two. I just don't... Something about these jars, just... There's something weird about them. I like this one. The rest I don't care for. Like, what is this? I don't like it. Oh, I did this branch and mushrooms. I think I had the prompt toadstool, so I did that. I think I did one of these. Yeah, I did that one. Wood, but the Wi-Fi's spotty and don't have tripods or anything. I'm saving that for autumn. Saving that because I love it. What else did I start? Oh, there's one that I've actually made a good bit of progress on. And it's this one. So, in the previous stream, I was colouring the towers. Sorry, I've kind of deviated off from the Lulu Mayer page. But hey, updates. Where's the bloody towers? Where are you? Here. So I'm in an hour in between these two palettes, and this palette won. But I still had this one in the back of my mind, so I wanted to change this because I picked out this and I kind of hate it. Like, I hate this. I like the complementary colours, but not the original colours, and I just couldn't picture it on the page. And I thought, how about this one? and I'm really loving it. So I did this little house because I think the prompt I had was plant pot, and then I thought this peach colour would be a really good base for all the houses. So I coloured this, and then I went through and went, okay, I want to colour all the walls of the houses, and colour all the wood, and colour all the windows. So now when I come in, I just have to put the colour on it. So yeah, it was fun doing that. I liked it. Then I think this will apply nicely to here. I'm thinking of doing that purple colour for the mushroom. That'll be cute. Same colour for the building. You can hold your colouring from time to time and show us. Just look at your face on the webcam and the laptop. Use the ones you don't like for the prompts, so you have to do them. Yeah. When I was doing this by myself the other night, I was like purposefully looking for pages I hadn't started and going, okay, does this fit a prompt? Does that fit a prompt? Because I feel like I'm more likely to come to a page when I've already started it. So most of them are. But some of them like this, I feel like if I did one of these off camera, then it feels like, I don't know, you're missing half of it. Whereas if it's one with like loads of different things, I don't mind that. This is why I said sneaky live stream. Sneaky. Just be like, guys, look, this is what I got. Amanda, is your colouring page available to anyone? It's on her Ko-fi store. I think, Chris, if you go to her Instagram, she's got the details for it. I'm pretty sure. Or was it a YouTube post? Can't remember. Yeah, some of them, they don't necessarily have good places to start. Like, how do I do just a section of this? Because I tend to like to do like all the same flowers, but all of this are the same flowers, so I'd basically do the whole thing. So I don't know. Maybe just start with all the leaves? Oh my gosh, what the heck? Oh, I thought I'd a scribbled pen on it, but no, it's just the stems of the flowers. Yeah, that one still haven't started. A bit worried about that. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there, and it's satisfying. I kind of just want more of these books. Page hopping would confuse me. Oh, Amy posted an update of the whip. Let me grab that. Some of these only have one victory. You have to do it all in one go. Yeah, like the repetitive mandala-y ones are kind of easy to do bit by bit. Those are a bit more challenging. Ooh, I got another picture from Adri. Let me show you this from Adri. The lovely sweet maple. What a lovely woman she is. The colour coordination kind of gives me vibes of Queen Elizabeth. The kind of matching coat and hat. I love it. I don't know if Adri's still here, but there you go. And then let me check Discord. Looks really pretty in those pencils. Yeah, I've been loving them. I feel like the Wheel of Yearbook would be a good one for page hopping if it wasn't all scheduled out. Yes, I do actually have a plan for that. And the plan is... Ooh, I love Amy's tracking. Sorry, sidetracked. My plan is to do the small victories as page hopping, but then do the full page spreads of the moons for the months that they are. So then I'm doing it every other month, and then it's a little bit less pressure in the book as well. She looks like the older woman version of the younger one earlier. She does, yeah. Yeah, Chris, talk to Jess. She's got plans. I do. I love this from Amy in the Discord server. This is how she keeps track of her books. Is this Notion? I think it is. Oh, you can see my face. And then, yes, that is Notion. I recognise that UI anywhere. So you've got, all the pages listed out, and then you tick them. Oh, that is brilliant. That would take so much setting up, though. That is, I love that. And it's very satisfying to see the covers of the books as well. No, I don't want to reformat all my... I'm like, I don't want to reformat everything, because I've got 330 books. That would take me years. Oh, and here's her progress with Amanda's page. You are so close. You've got what? Spoons, posters, what's that, a book, a jar, some pastry, a towel. You're basically there. The apron. Love it, love it. You do the same in Notion. Oh, yeah, it's very nice and aesthetic. I love it. And then, like, with your tracking of each individual book, you've got the percentage complete, the illustrator, ISBN, page numbers, pages completed. Oh, even pages in progress. That's great. And whether you purchased it or not, and what year. Love it. That would take so long, but such a great thing. Love it, love it. Right, I think that is all. So, I will see you guys on Monday. 3 days time. And then I will return to this page next Friday. I will probably have already pre-picked out all the pencils. Not sure what I'm going to use. I have used Black Widows and Polychromos in here before, so this one was Black Widows and that one was Polychromos, and Lulu herself is Black Widows. But yeah, the peach colour is probably going to be Black Widows at least. Don't name every page in advance, just type it on a colour. That's good. That's what my spreadsheet does, except it looks like a spreadsheet. Fair enough. Thanks for stream. Yeah, thank you everybody for being here. No way I would name every page. I mean, naming the pages for Small Victories and Inklings was hard enough for me. I was like, floral circles, floral circles. Floral circles with borders. Tortoise. Fish. So boring. But hey, descriptive. You need no more information than that, and it's just a track. It's fine. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining me here today. It's been a great chatty live stream, and I will see you all on Monday for the stream train. Bye bye. Bye everyone.